first things first, I am sick and tired of hearing about all of these stupid fucking diets.
Okay, that's a great point.
yeah.
That's
Like,
a great
oh
point.
my God.
There's so many.
I'm sorry.
There
I've
is-
been victim to so many, though.
There
I
is
will admit
but
that.
one way to actually lose fat, like to lose weight, and that is calorie deficit.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
True, yeah. No matter how you do it.
Burn more than
you
you
intake.
shovel into your face.
Yep.
Than you shovel into your dirty maw.
This is true.
I
The
don't
only
want it. People
the
don't
only
wanna do that.
difference that diets will make is health markers. That's like
Yeah,
it.
and that's just it. And
Which a lot of that has to do with weight in the first place, though.
yeah, in truth, I know we're gonna get on a subject. We're gonna start talking about the damn genetics, and then we're gonna have the calf
Oh,
debate
God
again.
damn it. Not again. Not
I'm
again.
gonna stray away from the calves.
Please do, because I'm
gonna
going to
stray
roast
away
you
from
again.
the
I'm
calves.
going to own you in that
No,
one
I've been
again.
told if I talk about genetics to stray away from the calves and see what
Why?
happens. I'll tell you in a little bit when we get into it.
Oh, so
So-
we are going to get into this.
So the thing,
I mean, we won't get into like that right there, but I'll
so
tell you
the
why
thing
I was
that
told
always
to do that.
hear, like people. There was somebody at the gym not long ago, and she was like, "Well, you know, I would pay you to like." First of all, I told her I can't do this because I'm not like a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. I can't do this for you, and I can't train
Make you
you
a meal plan.
in an official capacity. But
Right.
she was like, "You should tell me what to eat," and I was like, "Listen, here's the thing. It doesn't really matter what you eat. Obviously, like, because the main point of this is the calories themselves,
Right, yes.
right? So now the quality of the calories are going to
That's a
depend
good-
on, you know, how much food it takes to meet your caloric goal
Right.
for that day. So like if you're setting your caloric goal for that day at like, let's say 1800, right? Whatever gets you to that 1800, in theory, is not bad, as long as you're also taking the necessary steps to burn enough to either maintain or lose, whatever you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, if you have very specific goals as far as building muscle, toning, things
Yeah,
like
whatever.
that, you have to do more specific things. But just regarding just simply losing weight
Weight
for
versus- Yeah.
the purpose of slimming yourself down a little bit and being more healthy,
Yeah.
just doing the calorie thing and choosing the right foods will mean
Yeah.
that you can eat more, really.
Yep.
Like
100%.
for example, what is it? Like cabbage.
Oh, God.
Cabbage is like
You could probably eat.
almost negative calories. Like
Yeah.
your body almost has to work to use
Eat a
cabbage.
Is there any
Oh.
calories
Celery.
in kale?
I don't know actually.
Okay, well, I know
know
for
kale's
one.
really good
I know
for you.
one that's negative is celery. That's 100%.
Celery is absolutely
So you could eat as much as you want of that and actually lose weight. From
My
eating
dad used to eat
a lot of kale.
kale chips and kale
Ooh,
kale
yeah, those
itself
are good.
in the morning.
If
breakfast
you make
and
them right,
stuff.
those are
yeah,
good.
dude. And I tried one. I tried one and I almost threw up, dude.
What?
Oh god, dude, I couldn't.
My
eat
aunt,
it.
I think my aunt or my mom, one of the two.
It might
made
not have
it
been a
one
kale
time.
chip. I don't know what it was.
If
It was
if-
kale though.
If it was made right, all you have to do is like olive oil a little bit and put them in the.
He didn't
oven.
make them.
Put them in the
He
oven.
didn't make them. He bought them.
Oh well,
Yeah.
then nah, you gotta home make those
Yeah.
things. Man.
So I don't know.
But
what
I
it
was trying to
was
explain, and it just wasn't like just getting there.
For her?
But yeah, it just wasn't
So
getting
she was
there.
just like basically make me a meal plan, and I don't want any.
Yeah,
other
tell me
details.
what to eat.
Give me
Yeah,
the secret.
tell me what
And
to
it's
do.
like, yeah, give me the secrets. And I'm like, I don't have any. Like, if you see how I eat, you wouldn't be asking me to do this for you because I eat like garbage.
yeah.
Like,
Like someone asking me,
Like-
I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to.
you don't want to know what I eat.
I
I know
Doritos or something.
I know what I should do,
The
but I
Cali
don't
muscle
actually always do it.
Like,
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell you all
me
day
all day.
long that eating things that are green are better,
Right.
right? But whatever gets you to that calorie goal, if you smash 2 burgers and that gets you to that 800 calories, you're done for the day.
Yeah.
We talking,
100%.
we talking grass fed here,
Well, I'm talking
Oh,
Burger
here
King.
we go. Or, are you talking about? Are you trying to go on my vegan?
or no?
I wasn't sure what you were doing right there.
No. I'm just saying.
You're taking food away from my food.
What's that?
Being vegan.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Oh, wait, are you vegan?
No.
No.
Oh.
Him
Taking-
being vegan,
I'm taking
he
away-
takes food away from my
Yeah,
food.
What they feed.
Oh,
That's what,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
It took me
yeah.
a minute. Too.
I was like, what the fuck? Are you
I know.
talking
Yeah,
about?
it took me a minute for some reason.
But no, But I have this conversation with a lot of people that ask about, because apparently just because you work behind the desk at a gym means that you're a fitness guru.
Supposedly, yeah. I mean, right? It's like
Like I can help you out with like some of the machines and
hilarious,
stuff.
though.
But ultimately, your goals are not the same as mine, so we can't actually have a conversation. But
that's the whole part of it. It's a
yeah.
lot more complex than just tell me what.
yeah,
to eat.
all right. Listen, lady, I want you to walk into the gym. I want you to smash a 500-pound deadlift. Time
Right.
now. All right.
Yeah. I mean, really.
No, that's
not-
unrealistic.
Yeah, it's kind of hard teaching somebody a different goal that's not your goal. Like, if they want to train with you. 'Cause I got a buddy from work that wants to train with me. He's been training with me for a month, and he has gotten stronger. He's been following everything I told him to do. But eating, you know, he's skinny, man. He's got that high metabolism, you know, doesn't work out or nothing. He's got a six-pack, real skinny. And
Bastard.
he's like, what do I eat? I'm like, dude, go get a 10-pound bag of fucking mass gainer and like 3 tubs of ice cream and put that in a fucking blender, bro. No, I'm like, dude, you need to start.
that's
You
like
need to
Zeb,
start
dude.
eating like 10,000 calorie
Really, though?
fucking shakes,
No,
bro.
you're right.
And
How old is he?
oh, dude, he's way older than me. He's like 31, but he looks like
Oh.
he's 25. And the thing is, you know, he started asking me about all this other stuff like more bodybuilding stuff, which I can tell him about. But I was like, you know, he said that when he works out other people, are more fast paced. I'm like, yeah, because I'm more, you know, trying to build strength and stuff. Yeah. And he started getting stronger, man. You know, I just put him on that regular at first, just that 5x5, just do 5 sets 5 and all that while I was doing my other sets. Yeah. And I was like, that's going to get it up. And he started eating more, but he really wasn't getting any bigger. So I knew that he wasn't putting in the work, you know. But he was going to the fucking supplement store, man. He bought a brand new thing of that pre-workout, that lit as fuck or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Took a scoop, gave me a scoop the next day. I wanted to try it. Dude, returned it the next day. I'm like, what are you doing? And he went and got a thing of 5-star from Walmart.
What?
I said, bro,
Why?
what the fuck is wrong with you? So then, but it works out for him because I said, dude, throw that shit away. I said, we'll go back to GNC today. We went across the street to the gym.
Why did he throw it away in the first place?
He didn't throw it away. He took it back.
Okay, why did he do that?
He don't know what he's doing, dude.
No,
He
I'm
said
just
it didn't-
confused.
He said it didn't work. And I'm like, dude, what? How did that not work? Like, I don't
Because
understand.
it worked for you, and you're like,
Yeah, and I'm
I
like,
take
dude,
pre-workout
yeah,
like
like,
every
this
day.
is-
What are you talking
yeah,
about,
like,
dude?
that was good flavor in it. It tasted good.
And it worked good.
Yeah, and it worked good. And so then we go back. I'm like, dude, go get that fucking lit as fuck, get a new flavor, whatever. And then I kept talking to the guy about me getting creatine. He was like, look, I'll give you both $10 off. So he ended up getting $10 off.
Oh, so
That's-
it
he got a deal.
he ended up coming ahead.
Yeah, and so then I said, dude, get you some monohydrate and get some creatine, start taking it.
That's right.
Yeah, and whether he's taking all this stuff or not, you know, I'm not there to see if he's eating right or whatever. So I can't really.
What are you, his trainer?
No, but I'm saying like he complained about not getting
send
stronger.
me videos of your injections. Is that where we're going?
How many cc's are you doing, dude? That's wrong. 2 ticks down, dog. That's wrong. But you know, he kept complaining that he wasn't getting too much stronger, and he was getting stronger. It's like he wanted it overnight.
He thought it was gonna be like.
But I'm like, dude, I don't know what you're eating and what you're doing. You might be eating like a fucking bird, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like he's like, I think my training's wrong, and I was like.
Oh,
all right. So that was when I stopped.
He
hitting
was
him
like,
up.
"Look,
Yeah.
bro."
I was like, "Get the fuck out of here, bro."
Listen up,
But
bro.
Listen now.
you know, I kind of stopped training with him because he kept complaining about his shoulders hurting, and I was like, "Dude, how you been in the gym a month and your shoulders are hurting? Been watching all your workouts, you know?" Because I made sure before he put
He's
any
got
weight on
good
the bar
form.
that his form was perfect.
So it was just honestly
And-
soreness, probably.
Yeah, and I told him, I said, "Dude, you just need to stop, like, take some time off a little bit," because he kept mixing days. We do bench. He work out with somebody else and do bench again on on Wednesday. We did bench on Monday, and I'm like, dude, that's why your shoulders hurt because you're working your shoulders and your pecs like 5 times.
Especially if you're doing heavy.
Yeah, and he was doing squats like 4 times a week, and I'm like, dude, yeah, go for it. That's awesome.
You can do
But
3 probably.
you're a beginner lifter. You're not
That's
there
a good
yet.
point.
Your
If he's
joints
never lifted yet.
and your tendons, they're not ready to have all that weight on
a good
you
point.
all week. But it was hard to get them to like understand the eating and all that because like to us, we've been doing it so long, it just comes natural. We just know what to eat. Kind of go off like I don't really
Still
I
figuring it
don't
out.
count macros or anything, dude, because
No.
I don't
count,
anymore.
I count calories and protein.
I don't
That's it.
count
I
that
don't
either.
count fats, nothing like that, dude. I'll eat 2 cups of ramen noodles with breakfast, man. Like I don't count that shit.
I really don't. I don't keep track of what I eat very much.
I used to. I used to be like down to the fucking.
But-
I
but
felt
I-
I gained better when I
the
did, man.
gram.
When I was counting more, I really did feel like I was getting stronger a lot faster. And then when I stopped counting, I started kind of getting plateauing, and I tried to figure out what it was. So then I started counting again, and I started getting stronger. But like I said, I still wasn't
So what was it?
counting
You wasn't.
like,
You
my
you
fats
probably
and
weren't
stuff.
eating enough.
Yeah, I stopped eating less because I wasn't staying on top of how much calories I was getting because I was getting 5 to 6 K a day. And then I went the other 2 days and I started kind of recording what I was doing. Dude, I was only getting like maybe 3.
Damn.
And I was like, what
That's
the?
like
Because I thought I was
half.
getting
Jesus
more
Christ.
in. Because I used to eat steak like like with all my meals all day, and I can barely afford that, so I had to stop doing it. But dude, I swear I was getting a whole lot stronger when I was eating steak too. When I was eating steak, like ribeyes and stuff and New York strips, I was getting so much stronger than when I was just eating like beef and chicken.
Well, think about this though. You're
getting more
still,
creatine out of the steaks too, so you get more fatty acids. Better for carbohydrates. That's why
Are you a chemist?
No, but keto.
Where is this going?
But that's why I used to hate on keto, right? But keto is actually good.
Great for testosterone.
You know, Mark Bell, he does keto, and his brother.
It's great.
Yeah.
They do a war on what's called war on carbs. They barely take carbs in because he used to be a powerlifter. Now he's doing more bodybuilding, but he's still strong. You know, he just did like 4 or 5 months ago. Like 4 months ago, he did a 500-pound bench press. You know,
Yeah.
raw competition at like 242, I think. And as lean as he is, that's really impressive. And but you know, he talks about, you know, he eats only meat all the time and he does keto, and but the benefits of keto, you get more of that. Is it higher cholesterol or
Yes.
and stuff like that. So you can
cholesterol.
produce more testosterone
Yeah,
when you do that. So I thought about doing it. I like carbs too much, man.
I've done it for a little bit. Honestly, I mean, in my opinion, it depends. There's some trade-offs with keto, just because at first it sucks.
Yeah.
You know, because you're depleting your carbs. But then after a certain amount of time, then you honestly can go for like a long ass period without even feeling hungry. Because for some reason, carbs just
You
feed
just get
that.
used to it.
Well, not only that, but like depriving yourself of carbs, your brain ends up instead of sending that hunger message, it's just like, all right, fuck it. I'm not gonna make you feel hungry anymore. You're just gonna eat whenever, if as long as I'm surviving. So I mean, you could go like.
You take creatine?
I don't. I'm about to start again. Just because I'm.
What scooper
do
you use when you do it? Do you just do a spoon?
It depends. I mean, the
'Cause
one that I have in my bag.
Mine
my
doesn't
gym
come
bag,
with a scooper
think
because I
my
just
gym
get
bag does come.
the GNC brand. That's all I get. Just a regular GNC brand.
And you do what?
Yeah.
So
A
I
teaspoon?
got a scooper
A
from
tablespoon?
a pre-workout I had, and it was a 10-gram scooper. And it says take 5 grams, but I've always done 10 grams. I do
You can
10
do more than
before I
5.
work out and 10 after.
Especially if you
So
weigh more
20
than, like,
grams. That's what I'm saying. I think the more you
220
weigh,
grams. Yeah, it does
I want
matter.
to take a little more in than
It does
just
matter.
5.
Yeah.
But when I first started doing that, like first time actually doing, like, I want to call it like a cycle, I guess, on creatine. I cycle creatine, man. I cycle
I
creatine.
get it, all right.
And I'm telling you, because my weight started going down, and I started taking creatine. Again, my buddy's like, dude, get back on the creatine. And then within like 4 or 5 days, everything going. That's when I hit that overhead press PR.
Oh, yeah.
And within 4 days, it went up from like the 255 straight to 275.
275, yeah.
So, but yeah, so I had another buddy. He had a scooper, and he was taking it, and it was like a 20-gram scooper.
Good
I was like, bro,
Lord.
I said, no, you can't do. But back to my point, when I first started doing it, the beginning of it,
It's hilarious. bro.
I started getting really bad headaches because I wasn't drinking enough water.
creatine?
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't drinking water.
yeah, it would be hydration.
I don't cramp. I don't get bloated. I don't think that creatine bloats you. I don't think that you cramp because of creatine. You cramp because you're not drinking enough water, and that can happen whether you're taking creatine or not.
So you think it just might lead?
No, because the GNC guys are always like, you should take this one because
The hydrochloric,
yeah,
the
and
HCl.
I'm like,
Yeah, not the
no,
HC1.
I don't think it.
The HCl.
Yeah, it's
Don't you
not.
remember that shit?
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
had
you
that
remember
argument.
back on the podcast,
Yeah,
you said HC1, it
Yeah, the
wasn't-
HC1.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And but I don't think it bloats you, man. I think that's on mainly your diet and what you're eating. I mean, if you're eating clean and nothing that's really going to make you bloated all the time, then you're fine.
And I've been generally, I don't really keep track of what I eat, like as far as counting things and measuring things. But I just generally now, I just kind of eat more clean. I just eat a little
Yeah.
better. I don't go and like
Feel better.
Like once a week
feel a
or
lot
so,
better.
I was going to fucking Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Or like Burger King or something, but I just don't really do that anymore. So it's kind of I'm down to like 240 now.
I don't feel better when I'm doing that either. Like when I used to go to McDonald's all the time and
feel
get
like
like
shit.
2 cheeseburgers and 2 McChickens and a large fry, and it's like I was getting all those calories in, and I felt like I was getting bigger, but I didn't feel good, and I felt weaker. I felt weaker off when I guess I don't
feel
know. I don't know how to
less
explain it.
energetic.
I
how
felt
I
way
feel.
less energetic. I felt so like loose.
You
all the time.
feel
Yeah.
heavy and like.
That's why I take
goddamn.
3 scoops
Bunch
of
of
ape shit
sludge.
and go in there and lose my mind.
I
There you go.
can't. Dude, is that pre-workout?
Yeah.
I can't find a pre-workout that works for me, man.
I tell you what,
That one-
try the ape shit.
Dude, I got one that's called
Or Total
Predator.
War.
It's got 400 milligrams of caffeine per scoop, right? And it's got 100 milligrams of DMA. But that 100 milligrams of DMA, I don't even think it's even in it. I don't even think they even put it in
'Cause it
there no
doesn't even
more.
feel anything.
No, I don't feel a thing off of it
What's
like
that
it
other
used
one
to be.
that he needs to try from that Ken had?
Crackhead.
Ken had
Psychotic or whatever?
Psychotic Gold
Yeah,
from
you need
Insane
that.
Labs.
That crack wasn't any good. Cocaine or whatever it was.
Yeah, I didn't
Right.
feel anything off that. I took it and I was
Damn,
like,
really?
Yeah,
One
It
I
feels
got-
better than that.
nothing.
I've
yeah.
tried like 4 the past 2 months, and I
Try psychotic one time, and I think
Yeah,
I
that
think
stuff is good. But
that
I
one
tell
will
you,
change
when
it.
I took
It's
so
by Insane
cocaine.
Labs. You
Yeah,
said?
by
It's got, like,
Insane.
Or
the,
Psychotic.
they got the one that's got like the
I said
clown on it and
Psychotic.
stuff.
Never mind. I'm
maybe.
just
I know what you're talking about.
I think you're right.
So I took the ape shit and the cocaine. They're like they have a lot of the same stuff, and they're pretty comparable as far as what they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what it was about the cocaine that it just didn't do much.
Oh no.
It didn't do much at all.
Huh.
But I take my regular shit. I take my ape shit, and it's just like it gets me going. It really
Yeah.
jacks me up, and I'm like, I just don't
weird.
understand. I took ape shit the day that I crushed that PR on log press. And I was like, it was just a good day. That Total War is good
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I had Total War, but I didn't.
It
really,
honestly was good when I was taking it.
Yeah, I didn't like it too much. And
flavor
then,
was shit.
Yeah, the flavor, the tiger's blood was
fucking
fucking
garbage.
disgusting. It
I
tastes
like that one. That's my
dude,
favorite
it tastes like
flavor.
spicy strawberry.
Yeah, that
or
was
something.
horrible, dude.
Oh
I'll be
my,
honest with you.
spicy
I tell you, do
toothpaste.
you ever-
Even the fruit punch was spicy a little bit.
Did you ever shake it up in like a bottle of water? It looks like pond water.
Oh no!
It's
Oh
all
no!
cloudy
It
and
looks like
Is that the one
fucking-
that doesn't have any colors?
Looks
right?
like
Total
fucking
War's-
piss, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Yeah. That shit's nasty.
There's a company
man.
that doesn't do any coloring, so it like browns it, and it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That's what Total War it just makes it brown and weird. Like you can almost see the beta alanine floating.
Oh,
in.
God. Well, I'll tell you what else you need to try, Will, is that fucking, since you sent me, it reminded me of Steel Supplements,
Yeah.
that amped as fuck.
The pump agent.
No, the amped as fuck.
That's the.
There's
pre-workout.
two. There's the pre-workout side and then the pump side. The pump side is
Yeah.
pumped as fuck, but there's two.
Oh, yeah.
It's charged as fuck and amped as fuck. Amped as fuck has the DMAA in it.
I just
And
don't.
that's 100% legit though. I felt like I was on
I don't
crack
know.
the first time I took it.
I don't think it's in anything anymore. Man.
It is on that. Well, I'll tell you why. Because I felt so hyped that I was uncomfortable. That's how hype I felt.
Yeah.
Like I was doing pull-ups and I was like, Jesus Christ, I feel like
The last one I had that had
I'm too fucking hyped.
DMAA in it that was any
It was
good
weird.
was Mesomorph.
Never been there.
And that shit actually worked, and then they took it off.
Try the amped.
And I couldn't find it again, and I found it one more time, and it had DMAA in it, and it just did not do the same
Try the
thing at
amped.
all.
I'm telling you.
Amped?
I'm telling you.
Their supplements are so expensive, though.
No, they
bro.
are. I'm
I
down
ain't
to
paying
you.
all
Steel
that,
supplements
man.
are expensive as fuck. You ever
I'm not
seen
paying
them?
$50
I was
for a
yeah.
workout.
They're expensive as
I was
shit.
taking that Beyond Raw Lit, the
Yeah,
stuff from
that stuff's
GNC.
expensive,
I took
man.
it. I took it for a while actually.
Yeah.
Um,
The lit or lit as fuck. Probably the lit.
the
right?
lit. It was just
Yeah.
the lit. But yeah, I took that for a while.
It
And I
tastes
think I
good.
still have. I think I still have
Yeah.
like a half a container of the icy fireworks or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good flavor.
I like that one a lot.
That
Like a-
other
like a
one, that
fucking
the
rocket pop.
shatter.
Yeah, those are.
You know, shatter that makes like the
Shatter
hydroxy
X.
cut. But yeah, but the who makes it? Muscle Tech or
Muscle Tape makes
that's my favorite pre-workout, man. I feel like that really does work, especially the icy pop or whatever. That
Oh,
stuff
the
tastes
flavor is
good,
fucking amazing.
man.
I'll tell you what else works. That you didn't like. That Ghost
Yeah, I don't like
Ghost
Ghost.
Legend, whatever the one with the warheads.
I don't like it because it's just the taste is so sour.
I thought the taste
man.
was so fucking good, and it worked really good for me. All I needed one scoop.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad pre-workout.
That's
It's
the
expensive,
only.
though, $50.
That's
man.
the only
No, it
supplement
is.
that I take, like pre-workout and my protein. But
Yeah.
like I put
Honestly,
I
I've-
put 2 scoops of that. I take what's the protein? I take the fucking Synthesix.
Okay.
I
That
take
shit tastes
the
good as fuck.
I like it. I've got the
That's good
Cookies
as
and
fuck
cream?
the
protein.
cookies and cream one.
That
Yeah.
shit tastes like
I've
milk.
got it,
masking
and
is
I
good
put
too.
that shit.
I
I put it
bet.
in my coffee.
Ooh,
Like I'll make
the
my
cream's
big
a
shaker
creamer.
of coffee like this big, and I use it as a creamer. Oh man,
That shit.
That's probably good.
That's
yeah, it gets me
fantastic.
going. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm about to start here this next week for all the white girls in the world.
no.
I'm making a pumpkin spice shake at the gym. I'm gonna see how it goes.
Oh,
How you making
Yeah.
that though? Like what are you? What are you
Basically, so what you do? I still have to talk to Stephanie about it. But
promo. Here we go. Shout out to
yeah,
Beast.
shout out to the beast. So I'm gonna take in some of the ingredients and try it here in a couple days. But basically, you just put like pumpkin puree
Okay.
and the pumpkin spice in
Yeah,
it,
throw it in there.
and
man.
basically the rest of the shake is already there. It's just
Right,
those
of
2
course,
ingredients
yeah.
that you add to it.
Have to bring to
But
it.
it's yeah,
Damn.
Start off with
I think it's gonna be good.
vanilla protein powder.
yeah,
What are you gonna use almond milk or the magic
Almond
milk? Okay.
yeah,
Interesting.
definitely almond milk.
I like almond milk.
that
man.
magic milk stuff is that's stupid. Stuff's dumb.
I used to
have
like
any-
it when I used to make the what I would do sometimes I would make the Beast but with Oreos.
Oh yeah,
And I would throw magic milk in there if I really wanted like a sweet fix. because almond milk made it a little less sweet. But if I wanted a sweet fix, throw in the magic milk, and it'd be like, oh my god,
Dude, I made an Elvis with Oreos the other day, and I was like,
shit was-
yo.
yes, that shit is unbelievable. Ain't it? I'm telling you, throw the Oreos in there, it's another level.
Does
dude.
that got peanut butter in it and stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's peanut butter, banana, and chocolate.
Oh man, either one, that and the Beast are two like.
The Snow
knockout
Beast is
fucking
pretty
things.
good, man.
It's all right. I'm not gonna lie. I used to like it better than the Beast until I.
Beast is good though.
No, it is.
That's just
It's a staple, you know.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good shake. I don't really make that one for myself very much.
It's got a lot of calories.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying it's packed. Which I mean, for some people, that's what they're looking for. But
I used to get the I think is it called Purple Rain or Purple Haze?
The
Purple Haze, I doubt that's
Purple.
the name.
It was one of those.
Sounds like Jimi Hendrix.
I know. That's why I used to
I can't remember which one it is, but I know which one you're talking
yeah,
about.
that was good.
It's like a fruity one though.
Kinda. It's a little chocolatey a little bit.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I don't know about that one.
Maybe it is Purple Haze.
I
Now
swear
that you're
it's
saying
Purple
that,
Haze.
it makes
There's
me
a
think
beer
that it
called
is.
Purple Haze too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
that
good
the Abita?
I don't know. You can buy it in like 6-packs at
Yeah.
the grocery store too. It's like
But,
fucking $15.
That's
I'm ready.
expensive,
I'm ready
isn't
for
it?
those badass pumpkin beers to come out soon, man.
The Samuel Adams is already out.
The Pumpkinhead. The Pumpkinhead. What's it? What company? Shipyard. Shipyard makes one called Pumpkinhead, and it's
IPA.
no,
No.
it's
That
a.
probably
I think
tastes
it's
nasty.
I think it's a wheat, but it's really good.
probably is.
It's good as hell. That's my shit.
That's a good post workout beer.
Yeah,
Not bad.
I'm the pinnacle of health.
A couple Coronas.
Right.
I'm the healthiest
Jesus
man
Christ,
in the
guys.
world.
Me and Brandon used to go to the Mexican restaurant
way,
after
dude.
working out all the time. I used to get a pitcher of beer and then Mexican food, just down
Good
the whole pitcher.
God. That's your carbs.
Yeah, I felt good after it too.
I bet you did.
Felt real good. Get it for free too, man. The owner, he goes to the Beast. That owns
What?
El Puente or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to give me
A
me
pitcher
and
for
Brandon-
free?
Not a pitcher, but like a couple tall boys.
God
or whatever.
damn,
yeah,
dude.
He'd give it to us for free.
That's impressive.
It's
Yeah.
wild.
That's insane, honestly.
Yeah,
Like for a tall boy, that's crazy. As hell.
their pitchers are cheap, dude. It's only like $7 for a pitcher. That's pretty cheap.
So what does a tall boy cost then?
Well, it's not really a tall boy. It's like a
No, but I'm-
32 ounce or whatever.
No,
Then
I'm
you got a
asking
big
you.
mug. Oh,
I'm
I
asking you
don't-
what would he give you free?
Oh, I
How
don't
much?
know. Probably like $5-6 probably.
Oh.
You'd be better off getting a pitcher.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you know what I really like about people that go on these diets, especially these crash diets.
Uh huh.
So they'll go on these diets and
For a
they'll
little bit.
lose a crazy amount of weight, right?
Just
But
for
then
a small period of time.
Just as soon
as they
as
switch.
they go back,
Oh, it's fucking like
they blow up.
Bam!
And
It's
I'm
like,
just like,
goddamn.
yeah, you fucking should know better.
right. Well, I mean, honestly, look, honestly,
But they don't. They
don't
think that when they get down to that size, that it's going to take forever for
because it's
yeah,
marketed
having
that
it.
way, though. A lot of it is. I mean,
Ridiculous.
if the fitness industry is just as big as bullshit as society itself, in my opinion. So I mean, you got your, you have your roads to, what do you want to call it? Fucking the promised land.
Yeah.
That are always shown to be such easy roads, or not necessarily easy roads, but they're marketed as like, once you get here, you're good to go. But that's never the case.
That cat that's in the fucking Slim Fast commercial. It's got the crazy like 6-pack of abs, and I'm
I've
like,
never seen that guy.
I'm
Holy
like,
shit.
that bro
What?
is not drinking
On Slim and
Fast.
Fuck no. Come on, guys. He might have drank it for like a day and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, guys. Come on. He might be drinking it from his first break,
Yeah.
not for a long period
No,
of time.
he drinks it for the damn commercial. That's
it, yeah, for 5 minutes and then he's out. You know what I'm saying?
it's like, oh man, this stuff tastes like actual butthole. So
Yeah. Have you guys tasted that?
Slim Fast? It's
honestly
not.
don't taste
Good.
that
It's
bad.
not
like
bad.
a yoo-hoo, man.
It tastes pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't do it though.
But I'm just
myself,
like,
but-
no, that's not a meal replacement. Like for me, that's not a meal replacement. That's
Well-
like a
Snack
a snack
Right, this
maybe.
is the funny part is the fact that people have been marketed that we can get a meal in a liquid form is almost laughable in terms
it's
of a
kinda silly.
whole comprehensive meal, like with all the nutrients that you need, and it comes in a shake. It's like, no,
Yeah.
that's incorrect.
You can make a meal replacement out of a shake. Though,
Better
with a
than, I mean, I'm
blender.
saying like in terms
Yeah.
of them, the can. Hell no. You
you
could probably
can-
make one out of like
You can
vegetables
make one
and
out
shit.
of, well, I mean, like mass gainer, like, when I take my
That's
mass
still not.
gainer.
I mean, like in terms of nutrients.
Well, I'm
That's
saying,
not a
I mean, I'll
comprehensive
add
nutrient.
like banana, oats, and peanut butter and all that.
That's
and
not
That
bad.
right there is like it's like a
couldn't live
1,200
off a
calorie
shake is what I'm getting
Oh
at.
no.
That's all I'm saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
No, you gotta have some meat in your life.
Yeah.
No, you
Gotta
don't. Have some meat. You don't have to
Gotta
have any
some
meat. in your
bacon
life.
in there, man.
No, you can have the vegan bacon.
Bacon.
The vegan bacon's pretty damn good. I'm not
All
gonna
right,
lie to
you can't even
every
say
morning.
those things together.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's an oxymoron. That's literally the definition.
They have
vegan
chicken
bacon.
No, you know what? No, let me tell you what sounds.
You know who eats chicken bacon? My fucking dog eats chicken bacon.
No, I'll tell you a better thing.
Some of his treats are like chicken jerky. Or
Oh,
something.
really?
There was this fucking thing in the frozen section I got, and it wasn't like imitation chicken or like meatless chicken, meatless beef.
Yeah.
You know what they called it on the package?
What?
Meatless pieces.
Meatless pieces.
Like that sounds so appetizing, doesn't it? Fuck no, it sounds horrible.
What the fuck did you make that with?
I don't know,
dude?
but I cooked it up and everything. I put it in like my normal like little cantina bowl that I make sometimes that I usually would have put
Was it
chicken
good?
in, and it actually was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It soaked up like all the flavor. It must have been like some kind of tofu type thing.
Here's the thing that
Tofu's
I
actually
have an
pretty
issue with about sometimes with vegans.
Oh god, here we go.
So here's the
I'm
here's
not pushing
the thing.
anybody to be vegan. I'll tell
No,
you.
I got you.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
What's up?
You'll say like now I'm specifically talking about the ones not doing it for health benefits. They're doing it for
Moral reasons.
Moral reasons.
I get it, okay.
And like meat is murder and you're killing this innocent animal to feed yourself. And I'm like,
There's a reason the rainforest
but a
is
lot
on
of
fire.
these things that you're eating are flavored like these animals. So you're not gonna like
Yes, I get your argument, but also
like
you
meatless chicken. It's like you
still
don't
chicken.
want to kill a chicken,
just want to make it taste.
but you want to taste like that
Yeah.
that carcass. You know,
I get it.
I think
get
that's
it.
just stupid, man.
I think it's a silly
really-
thing.
I disagree. I'll be honest with you. I disagree.
What?
In terms of thinking it's stupid. Like
No, I mean,
I
it's
get what you're
just
saying.
stupid.
Like if
I
you're
think
gonna
it's
imitate it, why not go?
No,
for
I mean
it?
it's stupid that people hate on people that like to eat meat. It's like
Some
you think we're
people will get
killing
legit
animals.
really mad at you.
Yeah.
Some
I'm
people
like-
will, and it's a little bit ridiculous because I mean, in terms of any ideology, because at the end of the day, it's just an ideology.
Yeah, I
Anything
understand.
you gotta-
I understand when you talk about it because I'm like, well, he's not gonna like yell at me and like
No, I mean, Jesus,
get
no.
mad at me
Look,
for
you can
eating
eat
meat.
Anyone can eat meat. Whatever. That's my thing. It's like do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm not gonna be like, no, you're banned from fucking eating meat. It's not gonna happen. No.
Don't even have that around me.
That's how
Some people do
are.
that though. No, some people.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was
They'll
a
straight
case.
freak out.
There was not a case. I shouldn't say like it. Didn't go to court. I don't think. But like there was a report of somebody in like an apartment complex calling. I can't remember if it was the cops or somebody on their next door neighbor because they were grilling burgers. Because they
Oh,
were
yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
so
dude,
then
look.
the whole neighborhood
Smelled like
came-
burgers.
Yeah, so the whole neighborhood came together
And they had a giant
they had
barbecue.
huge
Oh, so you heard about this?
Yeah, it was a giant.
This
like,
happened after?
Yeah.
This is
charcoal
gold.
grill, dude. It was
This
like a
is
giant
gold.
charcoal
I'm gonna say
grill.
that's gold.
It was like 50 yards
That's
long.
hilarious.
And they had pieces of meat on it. Man, with horses on them.
Giant
motherfucker, dude.
pieces
All right, that's
of
Swear
all
to
right, all right,
God, dude, the legs were
Horses.
just-
Not real horses. He
Not
was
real
being
horses. They were
facetious.
No, I get. I understand.
Chicken
Like, that was,
horses.
come on, dude.
They were chicken.
Chicken horses. Jesus
Chicken
Christ.
horses.
That's
They
silly.
weren't real. They were chicken
That's cool.
horses.
Either way, though, I mean,
Like
like,
Yoshi.
there you go.
When
Really?
I think of a chicken horse,
That's
I think of
kind of like
Yoshi.
Yoshi. Yeah. After you say that, now I'm really kind of
Got
putting
me
it
thinking
in
about
perspective.
sushi, man. I wish I could eat sushi 2 to 3 times a week.
Sushi's
man.
fucking amazing.
I would eat
I-
sushi
I
every
haven't ate
single
sushi
day.
in a long time, and I
We went to a sushi place in Greensboro the other day, and man, it was so fucking.
Which one did you go to?
I have no clue.
Did you go to U.S. Sushi or did you go
No,
to
it
the
was
buffet?
this, it was this one over like was it
Not buffet,
Gate
the endless
City,
sushi
over
thing.
near Gate City or whatever. But no, there's no buffet. But they do have all you can eat. But it's like
That's what I
fucking
mean.
$30,
All you can eat.
dude.
Yeah, I didn't mean buffet. I meant all you can eat. You like keep on ordering on a little piece of paper.
Yeah, you have this little
That's
mark. It's
that
really,
motherfucker
really
is
small
amazing.
little
It's
area.
stupidly small. Yeah,
You've been there.
It's on the
then.
corner.
They had the little Asian dudes that are like right behind the bar, and they're like sitting there.
Yeah, they're starting to get it,
Yeah.
and you can go over there. You can sit in a place where you
Yeah.
can have to take your shoes off, and you have to sit down like
That place was
Oriental
good.
style.
Yeah.
that place is unbelievable.
I would eat sushi every single day if I could.
No,
Dude,
100%.
it's so
Like,
If
it's
I
just
could
good.
afford to do it, I would eat that shit.
I
every
say
day.
it's
that,
so
and I'm going
good.
vegan. I can't eat sushi.
I never get tired of eating sushi, man. It fills you up too, man. I swear it fills you up. You don't think it's going to. Like I ordered two rolls, which has 6 little pieces or whatever. That's 12 altogether, and I ate that, and I felt pretty full after I
I'm
ate
be
it.
honest with you.
With a bowl of rice.
I
fried rice.
overestimate how much sushi I can eat. Because I ended up ordering like a lot on the sheet, and then I'm like, Jesus
eat it all.
Christ, I can't
Yeah.
eat all this because I think all the rice.
You think you
Fills you
can
up.
because they're small.
No, but it
you
shit
cannot,
fills-
dude.
no,
It fills
fuck
you
no.
up.
Oh, I can.
I think it's just
I
gonna
can
take
eat
so
I
it
can
all.
long
force
to
it. I
do
can
it.
force it.
I think it just takes you so long to eat it. I use the chopsticks.
I just about have to have 2 sets of
I asked for a
chopsticks and
fork.
just.
I was eating it with my hand. dude.
I look like a wood chipper.
People were staring at me. I'm like, everybody's in there, like Asian people with their.
You're just
freaking
like
toes,
fucking-
and I'm grabbing it with my hand, dude.
that's
and then
big deal though.
And then they
my
had a
opinion.
bowl of rice, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need a fork for that. I cannot.
Rice,
eat it
I can do rice. I
couldn't
can do
do it.
rice with a chopstick.
Yeah.
It's-
If it's kind of clumpy, I can.
Yeah, it's got to be clumpy. If it's like all like fucking loose, it's
It
gonna
was
be
kind of
hard.
loose. It was
hard
fried
job.
rice.
Yeah, that'll be easy to do with them.
I like throwing eggs in that fried rice.
Yes.
I make fried rice.
Not
every
anymore
now
for
and
me
then.
though, but yeah, back in the day.
You don't eat meat no more?
No, dude.
What?
No animal products of any kind. I'm vegan.
Oh my! When the hell did this start?
Wait, are you still doing the thing where you have meat like once or twice a month?
Now I'm starting it. Oh, okay. Look, I'm doing it where it's once a month, and I actually made a deal with Rodrigo because he keeps on talking to me about like what is he doing wrong. You know how Rodrigo.
I had a
is. Both of you guys
conversation
know
with him.
Rodrigo
We'll
is.
talk about that in a second. But you go ahead. But I had a conversation with him one day.
Rodrigo's an idiot.
Right, well, no, Rodrigo's he's like any other usual American that's going to the gym. He wants that special sauce, like you know what I'm saying, like that.
He lost
give me
a lot
that
of weight,
special
though,
secret.
man.
He
Yeah,
has.
he lost a lot of
I
weight.
know. That's what I'm saying. He needs to realize that. But also, okay, this is the thing. Oh god, he's not juicing. Jesus Christ. If he's juicing, then steroids don't work. That's no joke to him. That's just like. Honesty.
I hope you're watching this right
It's
now
honesty.
and
He doesn't
throwing
want
shit
you
at your computer.
Regardless, no, he was talking to me about. God damn it, where the hell was I going?
I don't know.
What did I say to start out?
Oh, we were talking about you're vegan and then doing meat once a month.
Rodrigo and,
Yeah, okay, so I made a deal with Rodrigo that, like, okay, so when he was talking about what is he doing wrong, he would tell me that he had a cheat day every week. And I was like, all right, that's probably the same problem I'm having because I'm getting stuck at like 250. We need to quit that shit out. We made a deal. We're gonna do a whole month, and then at the end of the month we'll do a cheat meal.
Well, here's the thing. He says cheat day.
I do a cheat day. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do a cheat day.
A whole day?
Yeah, I
okay,
fuck up.
Here's the thing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I fuck up.
Meal. That's the thing.
No, sir.
Cheat meal.
Because I do a cheat meal, then I'm like, God
One.
damn, might as well eat this shit too. That's how I go. It's like I just ate a toe ice cream. Well, fuck, let me go with the bag of chips too.
Nah,
Damn it.
dude, you see, that's where you're fucking up too. Because you're using
right.
like your cheat meal to eat a dessert.
Yeah,
Your
I do.
cheat meal needs to be like my cheat. If I was gonna, well, I fucking cheat every day. But so the cheat meal for me, that would be breakfast, because that's my shit. That's when I have the most unhealthy food is at breakfast.
bacon and sausage.
Yeah, and I just like completely go to town on that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That was when I was actually eating better and doing a cheat meal a week. My cheat meal of choice was breakfast.
Wow.
So but it needs to be something that, breakfast or lunch or something earlier in the day. So at least you have a chance
Mine
to
was
work.
the entire day, dude. Mine was the entire day. Even in the night, I'm like at 11:30, still trying to hold on. Like I got 30 minutes left to pack in whatever I
Sitting there
want.
eating cookies.
Yeah, I'm just like fucking just rolling down, dude. It's just ridiculous.
You just undid all
We
that
used to
work.
go
for
to-
the
Yes,
week.
100%.
We used to go to the grocery store sometimes, right? And Troy, I'd be getting like eggs and milk and all
We went
this.
to the
and-
grocery store.
Yeah, a few times. We've been to Walmart a few times together getting groceries or whatever. And he goes straight to
What
the
did I
candy
get?
aisle, get like 2 bags of big ass bags of M&Ms.
This is
we
for
get
my
that
cheat
fucking
day.
I did do that.
Halo Top ice cream.
did do that, too.
I'm gonna put you on this. I'm gonna put you on this.
No,
And
was it
like,
the,
all
was it
this
a Halo
shit.
Top or was it the Talenti?
It was Talenti, and
Oh, that's
it was a
just
salted
bomb.
caramel.
Fantastic.
It was a salted
Oh
caramel.
God bless, that shit's amazing.
But, he gets a bag of cookies.
That's like
man.
you're talking about like when I used to go and like at your mom's place, right?
No
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
Talenti. It's got dairy in it.
It's got. Oh yeah, no, I can't do it anymore. Yeah, you're right. I have to do the Halo Top with the dairy free now. I did that recently with the peanut butter.
You don't drink
cup.
milk?
No, almond milk.
Why?
Almond milk's not that bad. Why is dairy?
like almond
dairy,
milk.
and it's animal products. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
What?
Listen to me. Okay, the vegan premise for me is health related, but it is like there's a slight bit of moral to it for me. Honestly, like a slight bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna press it on anyone else. But there is a
That's a good
slight
thing.
bit. Right. I mean,
'Cause
because
I
there are
would-
some
'cause I
people that are
wouldn't listen
like,
to you.
I don't want you to die.
right. I mean, you're right. Honestly.
I wouldn't be mean to you, but I definitely wouldn't
You wouldn't listen.
listen.
Right.
It's like,
I
well,
gotta
you know
have
what, Troy? Let's not talk about this.
Yeah.
Like, I never cut you off, but I might there.
Yeah,
Just
on
like,
that one. Nah, I don't want that.
Oh, but I had a conversation with
Rodrigo.
and we were talking about. He was talking about how he was doing CrossFit.
Okay. Which you
And
stopped.
yeah,
I did too. My hips acting up.
so he was talking about doing CrossFit, and he said, "Dude, it's just not. I just don't feel like it's working. Like I'm in here working my ass off. It's not working." And I was like, "Well, how long you been doing it?" "Well, like 3 weeks." And I'm like,
Yeah, you gotta get more
That's
time,
not-
bro.
"That's not how that works, man."
No.
I said,
You're not gonna be shredded in 3
I
weeks.
was telling
dude.
him, I said, "Listen,
No way.
here's what you need to do. You need to pick something, and as long as while you're doing it, your body feels good, you're not hurting, because some people react differently to different types of workouts. I react positively to lifting weights, so that's what I do. I don't really react. I mean, sprinkle in some cardio, a little bit every now and then with the, the CrossFit type stuff, and that's fine. but my body doesn't ultimately react to it. I use it more as like a supplemental cardio.
Right.
So, but I told him, I said, your body is going to react to different workouts in different ways. The way that you do this is going to depend on how you feel and what your goals are and how those goals are coming in, 1, 2, 3 months. But you can't just do it for 2 or 3 weeks and expect this change.
Right.
And I was telling him that just keep it up with the CrossFit for a little bit. Try it out, keep doing what you're doing, and see how it feels. And he said, well, I just want to lose weight. And I said, don't look at the number. That's not what you're going for here. The number is stupid.
Yeah.
Because when you're working out, especially in the manner in which he was working out, he was talking about how the number on the scale is not changing. It's not going down.
Right.
Well, you should be focused on changing your body composition.
Yes.
Not
Body fat
necessarily,
percentage. Yes.
not necessarily losing weight, because that doesn't make any sense to me.
It really doesn't.
What you should be doing is not paying attention to the scale and paying attention to your clothes, because that's where the difference is going to be made for you. Because what you're going to end up doing is you're going to end up losing fat while gaining muscle simultaneously, and that number on the scale is not going to change.
His number go up a little bit.
Numbers, but from the fat that he had on him, his numbers should not go up, and it shouldn't. Yeah. It shouldn't stay the same.
He said he went up though. It did go up for him.
It shouldn't go up. I mean, he's gaining weight because I told him, I was like, dude, like, you can look at the scale, whatever. If you want to, I say not to, but if you want to look at the scale, but if your number is staying the same at where your body fat's at, and it's going up, you're eating. You're not eating properly, and you're not gaining muscle.
I told him that too.
You're gaining fat.
I told him he's eating as well.
Yeah, because like he's gonna have to drop a significant amount of weight before he can start using the excuse that the scale's not moving, because it's gonna move for the body fat that's obviously gonna drop if he's doing the eating and the diet. Then once he kind of loses a little bit of that fat, then if the scale stops moving and he's working out, well, yeah, that's because you're gaining muscle now, dude.
Yeah.
So.
And he also, we were talking about the numbers. I said, if you absolutely feel the need to get on the scale, once or twice a month, all right? Once or twice a month, maybe.
Yeah.
And you need to pick one certain day of the week, one certain time of the day, and that's the only day that you get to weigh.
Yeah.
Like mine, if I'm going to get on the scale, it's in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey,
hold on. Like a Tuesday or Wednesday.
What if we do this podcast and then like 3 weeks go by and no one tells Rodrigo? He's like going on YouTube, he's scrolling, and like the title was like Rodrigo losing weight. Or
oh shit! That
just
would
imagine
be funny.
if you're just on YouTube and
that would
you
be
saw
funny.
these 3 people talking about you.
That would be funny. I'm not
You're
gonna
like,
lie.
what the fuck?
What the fuck is this garbage?
Here in a month, you're going to get blasted on comments, and you're going to be like, which video is that they're commenting on? And you're going to see, you're going to be like, oh.
That one. Okay, I see what happened there. His whole family just roasting the shit out of the channel.
He's not fat, he's fluffy.
Yeah, really.
No.
I think it's his eating though, man. Because when he was first started losing
is,
weight,
though.
he would send me pictures on Snapchat of him eating like cheesy rice and
Have you
stuff.
ever
I'm
heard have you ever heard him describe what he eats to you?
Yeah, back when I used to go there all the time.
No, he still talks to me that he eats shit from Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you can't
Look. Taco Bell doesn't even have real meat. In terms of their beef, it's like made out of sand or some crazy
I think
shit.
any fast food has real meat, man.
Well, no, I remember in high school there was a study done on that.
I don't know, but if it's not real meat, it's playing the fucking
Tastes
part.
good, though.
It's doing good now.
Tastes good.
It's beef stunt
I
double.
don't know what it is, but it tastes good.
Tastes good.
I'll
Good as fuck.
fuck it. I'm still trying to figure out what ramen noodles are made of, dude. I never Googled it.
Styrofoam.
No, they are not.
It's gotta be.
Not. No, I think
It's
you're
gotta
being
be.
serious.
I think
I wouldn't be serious.
I think
It's
some of
pasta,
it is
but-
real noodles.
I think
It's
it
not
has
pasta. There's no
It's
fucking way.
pasta,
No. I'm pretty sure that they've told you it's very dangerous for your health that you consume this.
I've had like 5 people come up to me in
Actually,
grocery store.
who was
telling me
that? Who
I'm
was
like,
that
"Shut the fuck
bodybuilder?
up, lady."
Who was the bodybuilder that was in prison and he ate only
Hyphy mud and
ramen?
stuff.
Yeah,
You talking about that's all
talking
they
about
eat in
Kali
prison.
Muscle?
Yeah, Kali Muscle. But
No, he
see,
eats
that's
like the fucking
but
the
that's the
burrito made out of fucking
no, but that's
candy
the
bars
thing
and
though,
crazy
dude.
shit,
A
dude.
lot of them talk about the ramen noodles and how they eat a lot. Like, Brandon Allen, he loves ramen noodles and that's all he eats all the time.
I like ramen noodles.
And I'm sure he
know
eats
it tastes
he eats
good.
other stuff,
Tastes good.
But
Chicken flavor,
Big
though.
Boy was Strength Cartel.
Yeah.
He did a whole video where when he was in prison, the whole meal they make with the ramen noodles, like what's his name did the black dude. We were just
Kali?
talking about- Yeah, Kali. And it's like 4 or 5 packets of ramen noodles.
And then they put
and they
D-ball
put
in
all
there.
this.
And
No.
then they put
Yeah, put
testosterone.
D-ball in there.
Let's be honest with
But
ourselves.
they put all
horse
this
semen.
Let's be
they
honest
put all
with
this,
ourselves. They put some.
seasoning and
They're
stuff on it
taking
and
some
water in a
supplements.
bag.
They're taking some supplements.
Not in prison.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I mean,
Are you
no,
crazy
I
as
take that back. I
shit?
take that back because
Please don't say
because
no.
there are big
Come on,
there are big
dude.
dudes in prison, but I want to understand how they're getting that like
Because they
no because
it's
you gotta
almost
listen
easier
like
to get drugs in there. Have
yeah,
not,
but
have you not seen
you know
the
how
TV shows on
sterile
this
you
shit?
got to be with that stuff though. It's like how are they getting alcohol swabs? They're not supposed to have any of that stuff. Now they do get all that stuff because I've talked
They can
I've
get
talked to
fucking
people that
weed,
were going
they
to
get cigarettes
prison.
and all kinds of stuff. It's easy.
No, I know, and
Because they have
people throw
deals
it over
with
the
the
fence,
guards.
man. People throw it over the
Not only
fence
that,
too.
but they have deals with the guards too.
This dude at the jail, whatever, at Greensboro, told me that they had hookers come up to the side of the fence and they would fuck them and then they would put cigarettes.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Stuff like tobacco
That's
and all
nutty.
that. Yeah.
That's crazy as
And
shit.
they have some people.
Literally,
they'll
nutty.
Never
take-
gotten through a fence before.
They'll take.
Really though, I mean, like, I don't think I've ever tried. Like, I don't think I want to get through a fence.
They take Bibles or books or whatever. And
get
what
it.
they do
Cut out
is,
the
no,
pages.
No,
Oh, no.
Oh fuck no, they don't do that no more.
Oh,
They'll find that.
that was
shit.
the movie. That was the movie bullshit.
You ever heard of K2, which was that
Yeah.
synthetic
Isn't that
weed?
that we had one time?
So it's like a you can get the oil or whatever, and they brush
I'm
it on
pretty
the
sure we had
papers, and then they roll it, and then they send it to you. You know, there's no way for them to detect that. On
Oh,
the paper,
really?
'cause you can't. Dogs can't smell the K2.
Okay. Wow.
And so then
That's an
they
old interesting
roll.
thing
They just
right there.
roll it up the paper, and they just rip it off and roll it up and smoke it.
Whoa. So you're saying they put it on the papers of the Bible?
Yeah, or not just
Yeah.
a Bible, like any book.
I get it. We said it's a book in
I
general.
probably wouldn't do a Bible. It's probably like the most like notorious one. They would definitely know.
I don't think so though.
Not only that, but the pages are so thin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the pages are a little
you
too.
burning through that so quick. It's
Yeah.
like, oh damn.
But
well,
they
there
just
goes that.
brush it on there, dude, and then like on maybe
That's
like
crazy,
on 10 or
though.
15 pages,
That's
and
crazy.
he said they would pay people that like $500-600 like out of jail to do that. They'd mail you $500-600.
Huh. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Whether they're gonna mail you that $500-600, how the fuck do they even have that
They're
anyway?
No,
I guess they
they-
get somebody on the outside.
No, well,
probably.
there's some kind of connections that they have to be able to do things like that.
Now
Especially
some of
with
some of these
steroids.
guys that go to jail, especially for like for drugs and stuff.
They work jobs.
I mean, they do work in,
In the
prison,
prison?
but
No, they get to leave the prison. work
they get
jobs.
they get paid like next to nothing. Though.
Yeah, but they can leave. They can leave.
This is true.
Yeah, if they
Some
got
of
a
them.
business or whatever they can go to, like
Wow.
yeah, and they can leave all day. Nobody's near them or nothing, and because they're not going to run. Because I mean, if you run, then you're a
you're-
fugitive, and then you're definitely going to stay longer, and it'll reduce your sentence. They see that you're working, being reliable, coming back, you're
Especially
dependent,
by yourself.
trustworthy. Yeah, and then they can work the jobs, and they go. That's how most of them get all that money. But the thing is, in prison, if you do that, the more money that you have on your books, that's called your books. That's the money that they have. The more money they have, that makes you more to get killed or jumped or,
Oh, wow,
or to get
okay.
bribed, especially on a cell block. They're
Oh,
like,
I
look, we
see
know
what you're
you're
saying.
working this job and you
Right.
got
We
money.
know you got money.
You
Let's
better
go.
do this for us or
Or
we're
you're
going to
fucked.
fucking kill you.
Yep.
So, pretty dangerous to do shit like that. You're pretty much fucked in prison, man.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think I could ever go to prison. That would be. But back to the whole what's his name?
Rodrigo.
No, the other
Oh,
dude.
sorry. Khalid.
Khalid, dude. I don't.
The hyphy burritos. and
I
shit.
really hate him.
He doesn't eat those.
I hate him, dude.
Yes.
I think he's such a bad look for the fitness industry. He
still claims he's natural.
Yeah, and it's so bad. He got off the stuff when he had his kid, and all that. I guess
You
so.
practically have to, don't you? Have to work your way back.
Yeah,
on
you're
the-
probably gonna have to. You're gonna have to balance your hormones and stuff. But the amount that he was taking, at that point,
Look
as long
at
as he
him, dude.
was, I
Come
don't know
on.
if even
Look
getting
at
off
him.
of that stuff would even make a difference because you've taken it for so long.
Well, it literally,
that
if
it's
you're taking.
not-
This is. I think I don't even know if this is 100% true, but I'm going to say it in a way that this
Better
is
not
my
be what-
this is my personal opinion. You take steroids one time, so I think it completely changes your entire makeup.
I can bust that for you though, but there is
Tell
a
me
truth
why.
to it.
Tell me
There's
how.
a truth to it.
Tell me how you bust.
But it's true for women only.
No, I don't think so.
No, so when
Where's
when
your
women
research
take,
for this? I have no research either, I'm just saying.
Look up Louis. You know Louis Simmons?
Oh,
He
yeah.
talks about
Oh
it.
my god.
He has a podcast.
He has
with,
a podcast that says
with-
steroids don't make you strong.
Now
though.
listen
And
to
you
that.
called him out on that.
I did, and I was wrong for that. I deleted it because I listened to the rest of what he had to say, and I listened to another video that he was in, and what he means by that. But back to what I was saying, the women when they take the testosterone for so long, they get more benefits off of it when they get off than men do.
Because it like
Yeah,
estrogen kicks up, doesn't it?
but when you take, now this has been proven, dude. When a male takes steroids and they get off, and I'm talking about like not cycled off, like clean off steroids.
And you take it one. Let's say you take it one time.
Let's say
and
you
you
take
clean
it.
off.
Let's say you take it one time. It don't matter if you take it for 10 years or one time. When
Okay.
you
30
when you
years.
get off
Don't matter.
30 years, fuck it, if they're still alive.
Wow, okay.
If you
They're
take
still
it,
alive.
take
Jesus
a lot of
Christ.
shit, like more than just testosterone and all that.
Okay.
When you get off, you lose absolutely everything that you had. You have no benefits from when you were taking it, and that's why people don't want to take it. Because when they take, dude, because look, you see Dorian Yates?
Yeah.
That motherfucker was taking everything in the world.
You see him right now, though? He looks pretty good for his age.
But look at him now.
He looks pretty good.
Look at him now. He's still taking probably TRT.
He's
I know,
still
but
cut.
he's not. No. Look at him now. You saw him in the gym. He looks like an average guy. He didn't get no benefits. Dude.
He's sliced. For his age, he's sliced.
But dude, come on.
No, come on. Well, no. You can't play this game.
But what I'm saying is,
have you not seen him recently?
What I'm
with
saying
his
is,
shirt off?
yeah, but what I'm saying when he lost everything, he's nowhere near what he used to be. He
Of
no
course not.
And he doesn't have
Dude,
any
let's be
benefits
realistic.
of what he was taking because
No,
he's still taking testosterone, dude.
No. The only problem with this
You don't-
dude
you don't get
is his
anything from him.
age. He's very.
Okay.
He's a lot older than he used
There's
to
a
be.
dude that I used to work with at FedEx, right?
Look at Brock Lesnar.
But listen, when I take a dude, get the fuck here.
I'm just saying.
He's still taking shit,
No,
bro.
even when he had to come off, like
But look,
when he had to go back, when he had
came
to go to
off.
like to the UFC.
Came
He
off.
didn't literally come off,
He
but he
come
like
off.
went to UFC. He had to lower
You know,
doses.
but
at
you know
least.
why he got so much smaller? Because he took away about 3 compounds out of his fucking.
He had to do
cycle.
something. He got
That's
a
why.
lot smaller.
He took all those
He got a lot
compounds out
smaller.
of his fucking cycle diet, dude. But look, there's a dude I used to work with, man.
Cycle
He was
diet.
taking testosterone, right? He had been taking it for 2 years. Got off of it. I
Did you
saw
say
him.
a guy
in-
he's working with? Okay.
Yeah, I saw him in 4 months after he'd been off. He looked like a fucking twig, dude. And he's still working out. Still working out just as hard.
Okay, well, this is
he
the
lost
thing.
all of it, bro. He doesn't have anything. I mean, he still looks like the average, 25, 26-year-old that goes in the gym every day consistently and builds muscle. But where he was when he was on it,
That's actually. Then that means that. Okay. Well, then.
No, that's
this
just
could
his-
mean.
no.
Oh, here we go. You trying to say that's his genetics?
yeah, that's just his body. That's just his body
here we
composition. That's
go.
how he is when he didn't.
Genetics
He looks
argument.
exactly the same when he
Get
didn't.
the shit out of here.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue genetics, but I'm telling you, it's the same thing he looked like before he started taking testosterone. He looked exactly the same because he lost all of it. dude.
Exactly the same.
We had
Exactly.
before.
We had
yeah,
stairs.
I just talked to him the other day. Exactly
We
the
had
same.
stairs.
Exactly the
God damn
same.
it.
Then when he got back on it, blew right back up, dude. Back to where he was
You're
at.
telling me he was exactly the same. Not even like he
Exactly
wasn't
the same.
He wasn't more sliced
No.
after. He wasn't nothing.
No,
He couldn't lift
exactly the
heavier
same.
weights.
No,
Do
exactly.
you know
the
that
same.
for a fact? Though you know
I
his
know that
maxes?
for a fact.
You know his maxes
He's a
before and
bodybuilder.
after.
He's a bodybuilder.
So he doesn't fuck with maxes.
No, he doesn't do maxes, but his body.
What about his
was
weights in
exactly
general when he's
the
repping
same.
them though?
Honestly, I don't know because I haven't seen him move weight, but
gotta-
he's
we
not
gotta-
moving. He's not
we gotta ask
moving.
him
He
these
wasn't
questions.
moving weight in
You gotta
general
ask him these
anyway.
questions though.
No, you don't, because he wasn't moving weight anyway. Dude, you don't get any benefits when you get off of it. Doesn't happen. I don't know who told you that or you read that, but that is completely false. And I will stand by that.
No, I never said it was 100% fat. This is my opinion.
Oh, your opinion's trash.
God bless.
No, but
It's
the
not-
women,
it's
dude,
not
they
okay.
do get benefits from that, and I don't know how. I don't know how they get benefits
So you're
from
just
taking
taking this though.
testosterone.
You're taking this from a very what's the word? There's a word for it, but I can't figure it right now. You're using observational data.
What else am I going to use?
I'm just saying that's what you're using. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I can use.
No, I agree.
So,
I'm saying to settle this more better, or not more.
More better?
That sounded
well,
horrible.
like test some of their levels and stuff. see if
Honestly,
their
that's
test levels
what
are
that's
still
what,
high.
that's what we should do.
But your
more
test
better.
levels do drop though when you get off of it.
You're
They
right,
drop.
but what I'm saying, you can't test them right after that. You got to give them a recovery period
Well, that's what I mean.
for the
Not
test
right
levels
after
to rise
that.
back up.
It's not going to rise back up though.
Ever?
No, it won't.
How you
rise,
know that, though,
Because
Will?
it won't. It won't. You ever seen
Ever.
somebody do TRT and then get off of it? Dude,
No, I
everybody,
haven't, 'cause
everybody
I'm
has.
not around people
But
that
you
do
can't. You
TRT all the
can't do
time.
that study. That study would not work
Why not?
because everybody has different testosterone levels. Nobody has the same.
You don't have to. Whoa.
So you couldn't-
You don't
you
have to
couldn't
say
take
you
a
have to meet this
consensus.
level. Yeah, you can because you can say you started here, you dropped down, and you came up here. That's fine. But you just make it different for every person because you have a different starting point.
You'd have to know where they started though.
That's what my point is. Of course.
That would be
Of
a
course.
really strict.
No. Wouldn't it just be blood test
Freaking-
right now? Blood test right away, and then go test.
I
the
don't
shit.
think that would work.
Why not? That's a perfect
Everybody's
study.
test level is so different, dude. Some people
The-
have
the test
way
levels
higher
don't
test
matter.
levels
That
than
doesn't
everybody
matter,
else.
though.
But it's just the difference
does
that's
matter.
made whenever,
They
on
get
and
off.
off. And
Exactly. That's what I'm
They're just
talking
going to
about.
go right back to normal, though. They'll go back to normal.
you just said that
tests,
they'll
but
go
it's gonna-
lower.
But no. I'm talking about lower than when they were on test. They're going to go all
Oh,
the way
of
back
course,
down.
of course.
Yeah, but they're going to
Come
go
on,
all the way
dude, of
back
course.
down, and you're not going to get any more.
I don't
You're
know.
not going to.
Now, I'm not even.
have any
I'm not
benefits of
necessarily
having
saying
high
that
tests anymore.
testosterone is the level that's going to keep rising or stay elevated. I think their muscle density, or even bone structure could be affected permanently from this. Look at well, he's on multiple compounds. So never
Well, you're
mind.
talking about when you say bone structure. I mean, you're talking about like defects and stuff. Now that's a little bit
really,
different, dude.
not really, because
What
certain,
benefit are you going to get from bone effect, like bone?
It depends.
effect? What
It
do you-
depends. Especially with getting having more muscle, your bones become stronger because you're pulling on them, so they got to become more dense.
heard of that.
That's the truth. When you start lifting weights, that's how it goes in general. So of course it's gonna be the same when you build more muscle. You've never heard of that weightlifting makes your bones like more dense because you're pulling against them. So if they weren't as dense, then they'd fucking snap.
Yeah, but lifting weights destroys your body though.
Does it though?
It
does. No. Does it really though?
Destroys your nervous system. Destroys your.
It depends on what kind of lifting you're doing.
Joints.
No,
Well, yeah, if you're doing light lifting, I mean, just average lifting, yeah. If you're talking about the average person just doing average lifting, I mean, yeah, they're gonna probably benefit from all that. But if you're doing like hardcore powerlifting and hardcore bodybuilding, yeah, you're gonna destroy your body, dude.
Yes, you're probably right. That's a very selective point of view. You can't. I'm gonna say you can't make that broad statement. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Broad statement about what?
Lifting weights destroys your body.
Yeah, like I said, not everybody.
Not
Well, I
well.
wasn't making a broad statement. I was just saying to everybody. Not everybody. Sorry. I was saying not.
I wasn't making a broad statement. I was just saying that
I'm just saying that everybody on this planet. Yeah, it's not a broad statement. It's a broad opinion.
God damn it!
Yeah, not everybody. That's like I said. I did say a select few. Whether you're doing powerlifting or bodybuilding,
Now,
CrossFit.
after I made you say that, but that's all right.
I said that.
And not at first. At first you said
Yeah, but
lifting
right
weights
after that, I said, yeah, if you're an average lifter.
because I said something. Regardless, that's fine. That's fine. No, that's fine. I'm not trying to.
Okay, you won. You got it out of me.
Yes,
Average lifter, you won.
victory on my side. Let's go.
Negative. But dude, if you want to find out that if you're gonna get any benefits, all you gotta do is do it yourself. That's all I gotta say. Do it yourself and find out.
I will
bro.
do later when my
And
levels probably start dropping.
You're gonna see. When do you think your levels are gonna drop? Let me ask you that.
Honestly, they probably already started.
No.
Look at my fucking hairline.
That's not.
I'm just kidding. That's evidence
your
that it's going
hairline
up.
your hairline is going back because you had stairs.
Oh yes, I love it.
All the hair started going to your calves because of the stairs.
Oh, no, fuck that. No, it's probably my stress levels and shit. Honestly, first period of time that was pretty stressed out.
But your dad's bald, isn't he? You got it from your
I'm
dad.
pretty sure that. I mean, like, what? No,
genetically
doesn't
from
it
your
skip a
dad.
generation or some shit? I don't know how it works.
I don't know. My dad and my grandpa have great hair.
Yeah.
Oh, so I mean, you're
My
good. Your hairline's
grandpa's-
fucking perfect.
I said
I
my
mean,
grandpa's
whatever,
like
dude.
70. He's got more hair than I do. So
My grandpa on my mom's side has great hair.
I thought you
dad
got your
does
hair
not.
genetics from your mom, though. I thought I heard that. I don't know. I guess not.
My mom's got amazing hair.
That's what I'm saying.
Unbelievable
like,
hair.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
She's
Because
got amazing hair.
I got my mom's
is when
hair.
you start to lose it, just like throw some preparation H up there and it'll go, suck it right up.
What the fuck is preparation H?
I seen that new shit they're doing where they
can't even know
shave.
It's for your
I'm
butthole.
lost. Oh God, bless.
Dude, I seen that new thing where they shave like right here, and then they put this
Yeah,
stuff
you've
down,
seen that.
and then
They
they
shave
lay it
this
on there,
entire
and he
thing.
starts grabbing it. It don't move.
No,
They
don't
cut
move.
it.
It's like glued
The only
on.
thing that's gonna grow is right here.
It's like
So it starts
it's like a
growing out
man
here.
weave.
Yeah, but it.
No, it is.
But
No,
the only
it looks
problem is,
legit though.
What? But how long can you
My
wear
point
that?
is, what if you go in a swimming pool? What happens? That's my question.
I bet it's water resistant because you
you're
can
probably
shower
right.
with it. They said you can shower.
Oh, well
with
then
it.
it's definitely you're good.
I
probably.
put a fucking
can't go
Terrance
in-
teeter bag.
Why you every time you go in the
Dry
fucking
shampoo. You gotta use dry
Jesus
shampoo.
Christ.
You could use dry shampoo, but
It
no,
looks
I mean,
so
like,
good though, honestly. The way
how
they do
did-
those
yeah.
videos, because like you say, you like cut out this entire middle section.
Do you think
'Cause your hairline's
steroids? Do you think
bad, and
steroids take away like can reduce hair loss? I mean, not
Reduce
reduce,
hairline?
hair loss, not
Like-
reduce hair
like
loss,
recede.
but speed up
Accelerate.
hair. Yeah, accelerate hair loss.
I think is that true or not? I don't know.
It takes the hair off your head and
They
puts
said
it in
it.
other weird
They
places.
said it just.
Oh, wow.
They said it just depends on your genetics of your hair. Like if you have good
Genetics of your
hairline?
genetically good hair, that or if you if you have bad genetics with your hair. And you start taking steroids, and that it was just either gonna happen anyway, or it sped it up a little bit.
I think it all depends on
But-
honestly. Just your. I think this is similar to the calves argument.
No.
Honestly, I think it is because in terms of if I
What?
never
If you use
had
different shampoo?
No, listen. No, if I never went through. Honestly, I don't know whether it was the stress levels in the freshman year of college
Well-
or just the water at college. I promise God, listen to this. I know this sounds insane, but just listen for a second. When I was showering at college, my hair felt thinner. And then when I had the winter break, I came back to my house. This was like the first semester when I was at college, so my hair, I was like, what the fuck's going on? I went back to my house for Christmas break, and I showered at my house, and my hair was fucking back to greatness. Because I used to have like thick, amazing hair. I used to get complimented on them when I used to get my hair done. They were like,
Well, let's
wow.
not say you then,
Not
because
anymore,
there's
though.
been a lot. If you look at a lot of bodybuilders now, their hair is really thin. The way their hair is, it's really,
Okay, so
really
then
thin.
it
Or they're
might
bald, or they're just bald. They're either bald or their hair's thin. So that's why people
That's why
say
the Rock
this.
goes
Yeah,
fucking
and that-
skin, because that way you won't know if he's on steroids or not.
But
He
dude,
is.
honestly, I see a lot of people that are Samoan or bald.
Someone. Well, it's either this.
Samo.
Honestly, in someone, this is the thing.
Is that like a culture thing to shave?
I think it's
your head,
either.
or what?
Honestly, I don't think so. I think it's honestly more cultural to have the
swear I see a
long,
lot more
flowy
people-
fucking.
That's
hair.
what I thought.
I don't have.
I
it,
thought
though.
it was
I wish I
more-
did so
yeah.
bad. The Palomalu type hair. That's what I want, dude. That'd be fucking sick. But I don't have it. But no, I think honestly, it's kind of just like the flow in hair. Because
Did you ever find that hairpiece?
No,
That's a
damn it!
god.
That's like okay, the Palomalu hair. That's kind of what it is.
That's just.
And I can, like I said, I can put a hat on and like have it dangling, and it looks fucking legit. It's hilarious. Like it actually works. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Like,
made. I did try this little photo edit.
which one is this?
Hair-
Oh yeah, you're talking about the bangs. This fucking
That's rough.
got my isn't it though?
Put that on there.
No, I'm not putting that on there, dude. Fuck that noise. You gotta send it to me. I might do it.
I might.
Yeah, I really don't give a fuck. Fine, it's fine. It's hilarious. I mean, why not laugh at it? But yeah, I gotta find that damn hairpiece thing though, or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. It's like an extension type thing. We've always had it at the house. I don't know where the fuck it came from, but it's like, man, it's like you only clip. I mean, you don't even clip it. It just like goes around like this little portion of your head, and you just like you have to throw a hat on or something, and it just.
Oh wait, so back to that.
Wait a minute. I
Simmons
think
where
it
he
might
said,
have like a comb attached to it, where it's like kind of combs in and just stays.
It just
there.
clips?
Anyways, go ahead though. Yeah.
Where Louis Simmons, where I was talking about,
Simmons.
that said that steroids don't make you strong.
Right. Go ahead.
And the way he said it, I didn't really like it. He was like, steroids don't make you strong. And I was like, well, that's why they take them. But he
also
he
your
makes
work ethic
good
and
points.
shit, though.
Yeah.
You've said this before.
Yeah, and he also
You know
he
it's the
says,
person
you know,
running out.
he's had people come, you know, he's got like one of the strongest gyms in the world.
He's got the
and
strongest
he
gym,
says
pretty
he's
sure.
had dudes that are his, you know, weakest lifters take more steroids than his strongest lifters, and they can't even come close to his
This is
strongest
probably true.
lifters because these other dudes are, he says there's people that are naturally born to be strong, and there's people that aren't naturally born to be strong, and he can prove it.
This is the genetics argument.
But that's true though.
To a certain extent.
You know, my same thing. What I want
To
to
a
tell you,
certain
it's the
extent.
same thing. Do you think this is straight genetics right here? And don't say it's different because it's exactly the same fucking thing. You have the world's tallest man, right?
Okay.
What do you think that he did as a child different than the world's smallest man? Nothing. That's
I
his
don't know.
genetics.
You don't know that because maybe he was surrounded by a household that smokes, and that is proven to stunt your growth. And don't even try to BS me on
No,
that.
that's bullshit.
No, that's not
fucking
bullshit. That's a fact.
That's fucking no.
Smoking
That's not a
will stunt
fucking.
your growth. And if you get
but that's
secondhand
not
smoke,
gonna
it's
make
stunt
you.
your growth.
Yeah, but no, that's
That's
not.
a-
That's not gonna make you shrink down to 2 feet tall,
No, it's not gonna
bro.
make you shrink.
I
down,
just
it's gonna
said the
make you
world's
stop
tallest
earlier.
man and the world's shortest man. Do you think that has nothing to do with the genetics?
When did I ever? You see, you're going to.
No,
this,
it's the
you're
same
going-
shit.
no,
It's the
listen,
same
listen,
shit.
Just wait a minute.
It's not
I'm
a selective
you
few. It's the same shit.
Let me finish my sentence, and you'll understand what I'm saying. You keep on trying to like broaden my statement that I'm not using genetics at all.
I just want
I'm
you to
not
understand why
saying
you
that.
don't like the word. Why do you not? Why can't you just accept that people are naturally genetically different?
I
than
never
other
said
people?
they weren't.
Why can't you accept that somebody could be naturally stronger than somebody else?
I'm not saying that
Because it's
listen,
been proven over and over.
I think you're right,
And it's
but
a
listen,
genetic. It's a genetic factor.
I think you're only kind of right. I've told you, genetics is a piece of the pie.
But I'm not saying. I know, but I'm not saying that. Well, stop looking at all the other pieces of pie. I'm not trying to
No,
get that in
don't.
depth.
No, you have to look at the depth.
Dude, we're just talking
You
about a
can't
certain
broaden-
thing. I'm not trying to
you
say
can't
that this
blanket a
motherfucker
statement.
was sitting on the couch when he was 5 years old all the way to he was 20. I'm not saying that there's a difference in that. You're trying to bring up all this other little details to
because it
come up-
matters. Because it matters.
But that's not
though.
what we're talking about.
No, it is though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm talking about a dude that's born naturally strong versus a guy that's not. And
That
that's
also
that's
matters
100%
because-
proven.
No, sure, but it also matters what they did earlier in life, also.
But fuck that. I'm not talking
Because it's the
about that.
bone
But
structure
I'm not
and certain
talking
things.
about
Because
that.
you brought that up, like certain
Yeah.
bones, like
But I'm not-
muscle
I'm not
attached are like
talking
more
about that,
inclined to
though.
be stronger because they're more like
Or
inclined to different angles.
They're inclined to appear larger too.
That too. Like you
But
said.
well, the thing is,
Do
if
you not
someone
think
is
that's your
born,
genetics?
not
if
all-
someone
not,
is
not,
born,
not
bone
100%.
structure is not genetics?
Not 100%.
Okay, we'll give
you
it
also
10%.
have to. I mean, obviously,
Okay.
which I think is what you're trying to say too, is you also have to cultivate that natural inclination. Like Thor Bjornsson is naturally inclined to be extremely strong.
Viking
Yes.
blood.
He's just
Yes.
made that way. But if he had never walked into a gym,
He probably would be.
Well, you
just
gotta
a tall
find
dude.
you gotta
Yeah.
find out your genetics too. I wasn't saying that you can't
Yeah.
just. I'm not saying that somebody comes out of the womb not doing nothing and becomes a world class.
This is what it sounds like you're saying a
But-
little bit. Slightly.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Because your argument against me is that I'm only using. I'm
It's
saying
like you're
genetics
trying to
don't play a
make me
role.
sound that way. I'm not bringing
No,
up
no,
that.
see, but
I'm
you're
not,
trying to make
but
me
I'm
sound
not bringing up
extreme
those
other way.
factors though. I'm not bringing
I'm
up the
bringing up
factors.
factors because
I
they
know,
matter.
but there's no. No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You're trying to see. Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Nobody argues that. Nobody argues.
The biggest
argues
part of this
Nobody
argument.
argues what you're saying. They're not
Because
saying,
they don't look
when
as
somebody
deep.
talks about
That's
genetics,
what I'm
because they don't have to.
Yes, you do.
Dude, your bone structure is your fucking genetics. That's your genetics.
Partially, yes.
No.
Partially.
God, dude.
No one's ever questioned these things before. They just went along with, oh yeah, that person says genetics is the reason.
Because what's questioning them going to do? What's
questioning?
questioning that going to do for somebody?
What's it going to do?
What are we going to do?
More in
What are we going to
history
genetically
so you can-
engineer people later on? We're just going to start genetically.
They're already
engineering,
starting to. In China, that's 100% true.
China?
No, that's true. Do you know? Have you heard about this?
I mean,
I can't remember
Dude,
the
that's
acronym.
so
It's an
dumb,
acronym
bro.
of a certain company
That's
that, or
dumb
whatever organization that does it.
Dude, we went from talking from the best lifters genetically and born strong to fucking Chinese
Genetically modified
kids.
humans. No, this is true though. You can choose their hair color and all kinds of shit. Now this is also good because you can like certainly on certain genetic modifications you can be like, oh, this kid's gonna have autism, but we can genetically modify them to not have it when they get born.
non-genomotic.
I'm losing my fucking wordage. You get what I'm saying though. They can genetically modify them to not have the disease that they're gonna have.
Yeah.
They can genetically modify those cows. Those motherfuckers.
Exactly.
But,
See, so what
but
makes
they're
you think
not.
they won't be able to
But
be
they're not
humans?
natural though. They're not natural cows.
Of course they're not natural.
They're pumped full of hormones. So
Exactly.
technically, they're. I mean, it's not really genetically engineered.
But okay, listen to this though. Yes, you can be genetically inclined to do something
Okay,
like you
but
said.
let's just for this sake of this argument, instead of having to backtrack and go back to this stupid theory that you have,
It's not stupid, it's
let's just
legit.
talk about the base of just being born strong, not what they did coming up and bringing. Because it doesn't. That's not what people are arguing. That's not what we're arguing. We don't care what they did when they were fucking coming up. I don't care.
Well, I'm just telling you that it's not 100% fact of what you're saying though. That's not the only fact. Genetics is not the only factor. That's
Okay,
all,
it's
that's
not.
all I'm saying.
All right,
That's all I'm
genetics is
saying.
not the only factor.
Okay,
dude.
as long as you say that, then we're good.
But there's, like I said back, what Louis Simmons was saying that he has his weakest lifters take more steroids,
steroids
than
than
his
his
strongest.
strongest, yes.
Yes, I think it's a misconception that you can, the more you pump in your body, the stronger you're going to be. That's
It's not true, yeah.
So that's what he's trying to say. That steroids doesn't make you a world class lifter. It's not going to either.
And honestly,
So-
I think I'm making a very interesting observation here. I just now, I think I realized why the bodybuilding diet is low in fat. Like the normal is like what, 40-40-20 bodybuilding diet? 40% protein, 40% carbs, 20% fat.
Probably just depends on profile.
Honestly, no, the only reason why I think that they have that way is because they're taking testosterone, which is cholesterol backed. So it contains a lot of cholesterol in general, so it's gonna fuck with your arteries and heart. So then they lower the fat in their diet to kind of compensate from that. I think that's why. I think that's why it's like the bodybuilding diet, because most bodybuilders happen to be on the G's.
Not only that, but just for the sheer fact of putting less fat into your body.
That's true, but there's which I think honestly I'm kind of torn between, because I watched this episode of the what was it? There was a Dr. Khan versus not versus. I feel like that's fucking goddamn match or something. It wasn't a
Fucking
match.
trial.
It was just
Trial
a
by combat.
It was just a conversation on Joe Rogan's podcast. It was like a guy that was advocating for saturated fat, and then the other guy was advocating that all the research says that saturated fat is bad for you. And honestly, what I came out of that argument was we don't know shit. That's where I came, because they were both coming from two different sides, and they were like still at the end of the podcast still disagreeing. I mean, of course, they both agreed on we need to get away from the Western diet in terms of just like, oh, let's go to fucking fast food, let's get a cheeseburger and shit. We need to get away from that and go more like fruits, vegetables, and then you get your clean meats, not your processed meats like hot dogs and shit like that.
I
Get
dig
away from
hot
that.
dogs, though.
They have a good
like
taste. I
hot
will agree
dogs.
with that. I've
like
not
the cheap
tried
hot dogs.
vegan hot dogs. I wonder if they're any good.
Disappointing.
Anyways,
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they're not.
honestly, you know what's hilarious though? I actually recently cooked last night some meatless ground meat,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Meatless ground stuff.
Yeah, and I mixed it with some black beans, and man, that actually tasted pretty damn good. And it tasted pretty similar. to
Meatless
meat.
ground beef.
Yeah,
Was it
it's called Smart Ground. It's just all plants.
dirt?
No, it's just plants.
Do you believe that's not meat? I mean, do you believe all that stuff that they're saying that's not meat? It's actually not meat.
So you think that they're bullshitting?
I'm
that
not
it's
saying they're
meat?
bullshit. I'm just saying, do you believe?
Now that you say that, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
That's
not
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying. I don't
assume
know.
that it's not.
Because what if it all wasn't? What if it was like they were adding like meat?
What if it's all meat? Now
There's
that'd
meat
be
in
what
it
I'm
to
saying.
That'd be
supplement.
pretty shitty.
I think everybody that was vegan would be like, what the
Pretty
fuck?
That'd be pretty shitty, but whatever. They've done shittier things, in my opinion. So,
why would they do that?
They wouldn't be opposed to doing that. They blew up.
It could be a possibility.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go there.
Wait, what did you say?
I said they blew up. No, I'm not gonna go there.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah,
we're definitely not going there. We got kids
I didn't get a
watching.
chance to watch that video yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've only had like a few short ones on. I haven't had a detailed I haven't had one on the events yet.
Yeah.
I've had like the leading up and then operational.
Just do one with you and Zeb on it.
Fuck no.
It'd be like a 10-minute fucking podcast.
It'll be like a 2-minute podcast. He'll be like, no, I'm not gonna talk about it.
He
All
got
right.
so mad.
He did not, we didn't get. No,
He was getting
the
mad.
argument that he brought up was I don't understand this argument. The fact
Here we
that
go.
just because you're a firefighter means that you cannot talk about 9/11.
No,
Where
that's
the
n-
fuck does that make any
No,
sense?
that's not what he was saying.
That's what he was saying.
No,
No, because he said I was a firefighter.
That's not what he
his
meant.
argument,
You
though.
just know how
Yes, it
Zeb
is.
couldn't
Come on,
word it
dude.
right. That's not what he meant.
All right, what does he mean then?
He was just saying, he was like, it's a sensitive topic for him because he does firefighting and stuff like that. Well, he doesn't do it anymore, but
So you think it's just a close to home kind of
It's a
argument?
hang up for him.
Okay.
because he said he
Now that
he
makes
used
more
that-
sense than just
that
like I'm a
hose,
firefighter. I can't talk about 9/11.
I mean, because like Brandon's a full-time firefighter, and he'll talk about 9/11. I mean, he's definitely not gonna agree with you. I mean, he doesn't agree with you. I'll say
we
that.
don't know yet. I mean, I haven't brought him all the facts.
He watches all the podcasts, dude.
I haven't.
Well, I can tell you. I can tell you right
I haven't said
now,
all the facts.
he's still not gonna.
Even after I bring him all the facts, he's still going to be.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Ben
the way to be.
Ben feels the same way.
I don't think that's the way to be, but all right.
Well, that's his opinion, I guess.
No, 100%, which is fine.
So you can
I'm
be
just
that way.
saying, I don't think that's the way they do it.
Don't talk about Brandon like that.
Yeah. You can protect him all you want.
Don't talk about. I'm not protecting him.
I'm not going after him.
He don't
here.
need my protection.
I'm not going
You can
after
protect
him.
him all
He's
you
a
want,
big
but I'm
boy.
gonna get his ass.
He's a big boy.
He's got bigger arms than me, so I mean, I can't talk too much shit.
I'll talk to him about bodybuilding. He thinks he's like the smallest fucking dude ever.
He's got some large arms.
Yeah,
dude.
he's
Dude's
like-
got.
He's like, I can't. He's like,
You know what we're talking about,
everybody
Brandon
can't be
Wall.
like
Yeah.
y'all, man. Like y'all big. as
Y'all?
hell. I'm like, shut the
Look,
fuck
dude, he's like,
up.
his physique's 10 times better than mine. I'll tell you
He's got a
that.
good physique on him.
Yeah,
He's a character.
work on his legs a little bit.
Dude, I'm gonna start
What?
starting very.
You hear what I said? Did you?
No, you said
That's
something
what
about
I
legs.
said. Work on his legs.
You said his mine or his?
It is.
What?
I was fucking around. I
His
said
legs are
work on his
small?
legs a little bit.
Oh
I was
yeah.
fucking with
He
him.
Tell you what
tries.
I'm gonna do. Like
His are bigger than mine.
starting now, I'm gonna wear nothing but like long sleeves and hoodies and shit. And I'm just gonna like work my ass off this winter and just do cardio and
Take it
shit.
off.
And then all of a sudden he's shredded as fuck.
Whenever
Walking
spring comes
naked.
around, I'm gonna peel this shit off.
Yeah, bitches. Look where I've been. Yeah, really though.
Somebody went to the glorious House of Gains.
Yeah.
I really want to do is start juicing, dude. Just keep a sweatshirt.
God
on.
damn, dude.
Oh, like
That's
two
I went
went
to
to take it off, and
extreme.
you're like,
God. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's the plan.
I get it though. I mean, hey.
I'm just
good
gonna
plan.
wear nothing but long sleeves and sweatshirts and shit.
And
Like
people be like-
as soon as it gets cold enough to do it all the time,
Yeah.
that's what it's gonna be. You're not gonna see my arms until spring.
And after that, people are like, God damn, what the hell happened? What have you been doing under there?
Because like my legs, there's not much more I can do with my legs, honestly.
They're-
They can get a
they're-
little bigger.
they-
They can get a little bigger, but like these getaway sticks are gonna stay the way they are probably.
Getaway
Getaway
sticks. I
sticks.
like that. That's good shit.
But I was giving Jason a hard time the other day
Because of legs.
because we were working. Yeah, so we were working out, and I think we were doing chest that day. So I was talking about. I was like, man, I got a fucking serious pump. Like I wonder, what size I'm at right now with like my biceps and then my neck and stuff. And he goes, yeah, let's do that. And I was like, all right, cool. So then we got done working out and went up to the front and got the little tape measure.
Tape measure?
And he was not happy.
After hearing his,
Yeah.
it's probably like,
Because we were talking, and I was like, because the reason that I look the way that I do, I look kind of brickish, but it's because my calves and my biceps
Giant.
and my neck are all the same size.
yeah.
really?
They all
measured
float around 18,
So-
19.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
What was he at? On his arms.
17, 16.
On his arms?
See, his arms were somewhere in the
Okay,
neighborhood of
that's not
16 and a half or 17, I think.
That's not bad.
It's not that bad, really.
Yeah. And I think his neck was like 16. Maybe it was closer to 17. And his calves were like 16 and a half. But yeah, like my calves and my biceps and my neck, they're all like around the same size, like within an
hilarious.
inch of each other.
That's hilarious.
And I tell you, they got a new board at Gold's, PR board.
Yes, your brother's on there.
Yeah, he got
On
knocked
squat.
out. He
Did
got,
he?
he got first.
Aw.
I told him, I said, dude, my boy Brian's going to fucking
smoked
knock
him?
you out. My boy Brian, that blonde
How
dude,
much?
over there, 550 squat.
Oh!
Ooh.
He only weighs like
And that's like 100 more pounds,
He
though.
only
It's
weighs
good.
like 208 or whatever. And
bless.
my brother put 465. Dude, my brother, I told him, I said, bro, why don't you wait till you get like 500?
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
should have.
yeah, and I'm like, dude, just wait, because I want to get on the board. And I was like,
What
the
do they-
board's
how do
going to
they-
be
now
up
listen,
there for a while.
what do they do? Like,
they don't
how-
do body weight or nothing.
No. But do they go over there and like watch you do it?
Yeah, there's a guy named Alan that works there as
comes
a
over and
trainer.
watches
You either can send him a video, but it's got to be a clear video.
No, 100%. Like,
And
I get it.
or you can email him or just message him on Instagram
Like, hey, I'm
and be
gonna
like,
max
yo,
today.
this day I'm going to do this, and he'll meet you there and do it. Or if he's in there walking around, you probably can go and ask him.
Like,
He's
hey,
always
dude,
in
watch
there.
me real quick.
Yeah. But I'm going to try to get on the board for bench, man, because right now the
are you
max is
sitting at?
285.
Oh,
What?
You could smoke that
I'm
right
at
now.
395 right now. I
Dude,
said,
come
hey,
on.
I said, give me 6 weeks. Give me like,
wait,
give
wait,
me-
yeah,
give
wait
me-
till I-
Give me half through.
Oh, dude,
Give me
you
half
wait.
through.
It's gonna be like-
And I was like, because I want to put like 435 on there, because I don't really think anybody's gonna put any 500-pound bench that goes there. So now if somebody wants to come in there with a fucking day pass or something, yeah, like from another gym, maybe. But
Just because they'll hear about it, they'll be like, "Oh, how much
Yeah.
on board?" I'm
but even
coming
around
golds for the day.
even around here, like at Strive and here, I don't know anybody that's benching over 500.
Really?
Not in golds. The only people that are putting on anything like close to 4, and I'm not trying to brag, is like me, my brother, and probably about 10 other dudes. But
That's a lot of dudes, though. 10
but 10, but they're not putting nothing on over 4, not even 400. So
They're not
they're
putting-
doing like 325 and stuff like that.
Oh, you
yeah,
made-
yeah,
you
yeah.
made it
There's
seem
not
like
a
it was
lot. There's
close
not a
to
lot of
4, though.
heavyweight,
You
and
made
then
it seem
Strive's the same way.
I think
don't-
you meant anything over 3 is what you meant.
yeah. But I know a few people that could get on that board in the 4s.
Don't you
though.
remember that one Asian dude that we got depressed out that got 315 that one day?
Oh yeah.
That was so depressing.
That
Yeah,
that
that
cat
was
that
annoying
comes
as
in the gym that's
fuck.
kind of bigger, and he comes in and he just like throws up some crazy.
Oh
weight
my
on
God,
bench.
you haven't heard
Who?
about this guy. This
So,
was fucking insane. What
He
you
had me
got?
spot him the other
Did
day.
you watch him?
Who is it?
He had me spot him
how
the other
much?
day, and he was like, hey man, do you mind coming spot me real quick? And I walked in there, and there's 405 on this bar, and I'm like,
Oh my
yo,
God.
how many?
Redneck.
Like, what are you going for? And he's like,
10.
I'm gonna get like. He said, I'm just gonna see what I can do. Motherfucker got 3.
No way.
Yeah.
Now his benching form is
His
horrible.
benching form is not good.
horrible.
So then he
But-
could put up bigger numbers.
But
than
once you
perfect
watch him
it.
though,
Yeah.
once you look, I mean, not once you watch him, once you look at him, it's like, how in the fuck?
Obviously, the higher he goes in weight, the more his form breaks down.
That's how it goes.
And when it gets to like that level, it was not good for him at all. But I mean,
Yeah.
he was legit moving the bar like,
Still moving
a
it,
pretty
though.
decent amount.
Yeah, I know, but I see.
He
I know,
looked like
I know
He
people.
looked like some dude that just walked out of fucking Walmart.
He
Oh,
fucking
dude.
gets out in the morning
Yeah.
when he comes to work out. He fucking throws his
Who is
takes
it?
his cigarette and he throws it on the ground and stomps it out.
This is
Who
fucking-
comes
I don't
in
know
there?
his name, but goddamn it, I seen him.
His
one day.
name's Chris.
Water
He was
black.
doing like
He's a white guy.
365.
Chris, you talking about?
Chris
he's
Martin.
a hefty guy. He's got some,
Chris Martin.
He's got a gut.
Oh no.
His name's Chris Martin.
You would not
What
think he'd
happened
be able
to-
to do
what
over
happened to-
275.
What happened to what's his name?
one?
That had all that blood shit going on with him.
LB.
Yeah, what happened
I
to
actually
him?
saw him today.
Actually,
Is he all right?
I seen him. I drove past him
What does he look
going into a
like?
restaurant today.
He
He's
came
got,
in-
He's got like a little walker.
He came
mean,
into the gym
body
today.
size.
Still looking pretty. He's still stout.
He
the moment.
he's down to like 208 or something.
Oh damn! Already? Never
Yeah.
mind.
But
Yeah.
he was only from what he told me.
He was 240-ish.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Oh, he told me he was like
Wow.
220 last time I saw him, but that was a while.
Did you see him hit that
ago.
number? What
was
did he hit on bench that one time?
515.
That's a big.
Were you
one.
on the competition bench?
Yeah,
No,
that's
it
what I
went
had.
515 is 501.
That's what it was. It was 501.
501.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's pretty good bench.
No, that's still pretty.
Hell yeah.
501, man.
Dude, if you get
You
over,
don't,
if you get in
you don't
fives,
see a lot of people benching.
No,
over
not in the
fives.
fives.
You don't. You do not see that. You don't see a lot of people benching in the 4s, man. You don't.
I did one time in my life.
Yeah, you won't catch my ass.
On
benching.
one
Back when
fucking
I,
leg.
Back when I was, yeah, that's
On
what
one
that's what's
fucking
hilarious.
leg, dude.
Is I had ACL surgery, so I had to bench like this with this leg straight down, like off the bench, and this leg down. So I
I'm
got 4
sitting
or
there.
5 on one
I'm
leg.
sitting there using fucking elbow wraps and fucking. I got 2 legs, struggling with 345 at that point, and he's fucking 1 leg. And
I was on my. I was on.
That was
my
probably the
shit, though.
hypest day we had in that.
Oh,
gym. That was
100%.
so funny.
If I
Because
were
I
to
was so
ever-
surprised. Both of us were.
He had to take the audio out of the video because when I spotted him, I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
and he
she was
took the audio out.
If I were to ever actually compete in a powerlifting competition, I would have to be any competition like that. I would
Your
have to
squat
be.
numbers would
I would
compete,
have
and
to
your
be
deadlift
a
would
squat
compete.
You have to
specialist.
rely on your
And your
lower
deadlift
body.
though,
Yeah.
I think, right? Or no?
My deadlift is like in line with my squat. They're pretty much the same.
I'll compete next year.
Your
for
squat's
sure.
very impressive. I'll say that.
I think if I was going to compete, I would have to be one of those guys that specializes in lift and just does okay in the other
Yeah.
ones. Because I probably couldn't get 330 on bench right now.
Really?
Yeah, it would be a struggle if I did.
It's just because you don't really work heavy. On
I
bench
don't
that much.
really know because I'm working out by myself all the time.
Oh, so
mostly.
you're like, it's
so
kinda-
recently
it's hard to have a
I'm
spot.
sure that
Especially
my
after that
numbers
one incident.
yeah,
I mean, come
and
on.
I'm sure
It's
that my
like,
numbers
goddamn.
are going to go up if I keep working out with Jason, just because there's somebody else there.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
I use
and
a lot of
that
people
makes
for
it a
my
lot
spot.
better.
Yeah.
Damn.
I use a lot of people. I make them seem like I'm training them, when I'm really just there to use them. as a
They're a
spot.
spotter.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Dude, I had the dude I was talking about, the Steve dude. I'll be honest, I was kind of using
I
him
hurt
as a
my
spotter.
ribs again the other day on leg press.
Damn.
Dude, everybody keeps fucking hurting themselves on leg press, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And
Ow.
then I hurt my lower back on leg
Well,
press. I was like,
you
God
know,
damn
what's
it, dude.
funny is because I had a previous
Fuck the leg
injury,
press, dude.
and so I dropped bench press on my chest here a few weeks
Yeah,
ago.
you told me that.
Yeah. So I did that, and then it got better, and it wasn't hurting anymore. And then the other day, I was doing leg press
You think you
after.
broke it, or you just sore?
I
bruised
think.
it?
Well,
You said hairline
I
fracture
thought
maybe
that
or
I
something?
might have cracked it
Fracture, yeah.
because it was very
You could
localized.
have. Yeah.
So, and then it got better. You know, it wasn't hurting or anything, or at the very least, I didn't notice it. And then I started, working out again, and I was able to do bench and all that stuff, no problems at all. All of my bracing was good, and I was like, well, I'm not worried about it. So then the other day, I was doing legs with Jason, and we did a Godzilla set
Oh,
with
fuck.
the safety bar and a
Good. Jesus Christ.
box. So we did box squats with a safety bar and did fucking Godzilla set.
Yeah.
And then after that, we went and did some leg press. Just did a little bit of hamstring work, high on the platform.
yeah.
And I was coming down, and it was like, it wasn't much at all. It was like 5 or 6 plates maybe.
Okay.
And
Which is not much on the leg press. It's
No.
the beast. The
Yeah,
beast
no.
is a different. Like that's one of the.
It's
the
a
leg press
lighter-
at the golds.
No, so the
that'd
one
be
of
a
golds
lot.
is a sledge.
Yeah,
And that one
sled.
there is it just goes like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And I don't
5,
like
6
those.
plates on the beast one, or not the beast. The golds
The
one.
those
makes you
ones,
face
yeah,
down.
you could do I could do 13 plates on each side of the beast.
Yeah.
I mean, really, like the beast, you
If
can
I
load
put
the
13
motherfucker.
plates
all
on
the
my
plates
goals,
in the
my
beast on
knees
there.
would snap. Like I can work up to about 12, maybe,
On the
maybe with
goals?
leg wraps on.
On the
with knee
goals?
wraps on. Yeah, with knee wraps
Wow,
on.
I'm impressed.
With
Or
knee
no,
wraps.
now listen though.
No, but I have
total
both.
or on each side? You mean total, don't you?
No, on each side.
12 on each side.
My bro, yeah, dude. A lot of people. It's
God
not that much
damn.
heavier, dude. It's not that much.
Yeah.
It's just the movement. It's a
I
more
think- I
fluid.
thought it was.
It's like everybody thinks a Smith machine makes
I only
everything
put like
lighter.
2 fucking plates on there.
But the Smith machine at the Beast, it's so damn light. But if you go
Yeah.
to the one
Yeah,
at
'cause it, like-
Golds,
like, push it
it's-
and, like, fucking floats.
Because I was doing
It
sets
does.
of 3.
It's crazy. Yeah, really.
Sets of 3 with 255 on military press, right?
On what?
Just regular military press.
Free-
on
free bar?
sitting, huh?
Free bar?
Yeah, just barbell. And then I went over to do one day. I was like, I did standing overhead press, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go do the Smith machine, just kind of keep moving. Dude, I was barely getting 225 for like 5 reps because I don't know why. It was just it seems easier because you don't have to balance it. It's just a fluent motion, but it's
Still
heavier.
pushing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The one, there was a difference. I think the one at the Beast just kind of plays tricks on you, because I did one at Planet Fitness, and I did bench. and
One
I
at
went- I
Planet
went
Fitness
up-
are legit.
I went up to 315, and it was heavy as fuck. Regardless,
They
of
have
Smith
good
machine or
Smith
not, it was still
machines
heavy as
at
fuck.
Planet Fitness. They have good.
Yeah.
Planet Fitness isn't a bad gym,
Dude,
man.
it's not bad.
It's not a bad
The
gym.
price
My
is
daddy's
fucking,
having membership
oh
there,
my
man.
god, the price will give you the fucking. You want to go there just
25 cents down, $10 a month. I mean, you can't.
Not only that, but have you seen the black card? You get
Yeah.
tanning,
It's like, what,
fucking
$12
hydro
a month?
massage. No, it's 23.
23.
But I mean,
But you
it's
get-
only
but
$1
you get
down.
guests and stuff, right?
Yeah, you get free guests every single
Yeah.
time.
So I'm like, and you get pizza at the front desk. It's pretty good.
I don't want that though.
But I
People hated on that. Which goals did that?
I was doing
I hate
like
on, I hate on that. To be honest with you. It's fucking dumb.
I had my feet
Somebody there to
really
make people
high
fatter.
on the platform,
Okay, go ahead,
and I
you're
was
sorry,
coming
we
down.
kinda
No, you're
went off
good.
this story.
So like I had my feet high on the platform, and I was coming down, and when I was coming down, I was doing fine. Not a crazy amount of weight, and we were doing like sets of 10 or 12 or something.
Okay.
And just going and for some reason, one of the times I came down, my knees just touched right on the bottom of my rib cage, and I felt that
Ooh.
not a pop, but like literally something came
Gave?
loose a little bit, and I was
Oh,
like, oh fuck.
Something shifted.
So then I got up and I was
Christ.
like, damn
Nope.
it, like I'm done for the day.
Yeah, really though.
That
I
leg
would have scared the
press,
fuck out of me.
I've seen so many people get hurt on that leg press, man. And there's that one little like right where between the back and the seat, it's like that little metal thing.
Yeah.
And it's because when that thing comes like this instead of coming down, it like almost rounds your lower back.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
So
It
it's
does.
really
It'll bring
not.
your ass off
it's
the
not,
seat.
and that's when I would see people. That's when I stopped putting like all those plates on there because I was like, I'm just getting hurt doing this, and there's no need to load a leg press up with.
Not that
1,000
much
pounds.
weight.
There's really not, dude. I see people do that, and I'm like, yeah, you're gonna get stronger because you're putting a lot of weight on there, but it's you could get stronger
Just
by
do
mimicking
squats.
that by doing just more reps, and it's
Or
like
just do squats.
I also see people
you want to do leg press
doing.
Fuck like
I also see people maxing out on dumb shit like that, like doing
Oh,
doing a
that's
leg press
stupid.
for a
It's
called
1
an
rep
ego-
max.
it's called an ego set.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, that's not what this is for. This is purely a supplement machine.
Yeah.
You use it to make
Yeah,
other
you-
things better.
you do not max
Why
on this,
would you
please.
do that?
I have maxed out on like
Curl?
on the hammer strengths before, like because
Oh,
I've seen
what
a lot
though?
of
For what?
powerlifters do
For
that
what
just to
though?
see what they can get, like chest. Like I loaded it with 5 plates on each side and got 2 reps.
It's a little. Honestly, it's a little different though because it's
It's
still
a little different.
It's,
yeah,
it's not like a
That's kind of like doing a heavy set of bench almost in a way.
Kinda.
But
because the hammer strength has it in a lot better position than the leg press.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
like dumbbells and stuff. I mean, you can go heavy on those, and that's not really. I mean,
No,
my problem is I
going
can't.
heavy on dumbbells
I
is
can't,
good.
I can't find
You
gyms
can't
around
find
here
enough.
that have enough
Yeah,
weight on dumbbells. I
definitely,
mean, because the Strive goes up to 150, but I can do that for sets of 10, and it's like they jump straight to 180 to 200, and I'm like, I'm not ready for the 180.
You're not ready for the 180s?
I don't think so. I don't think I can get 180s.
You could probably do.
It would be a
You could
waste.
do it. You could do like.
I don't want
two
to tear
reps.
anything. I don't think
Do
I'm
2
ready to
reps.
hold that much weight in each
Okay.
hand.
I
But
get what you're saying. It's smart.
I'd rather do like 150 and go to 170, and if I get 170s for like 5, then go to.
What do you put
180s.
on the? You put on some plates on, or you put some dumbbells.
I get
You
my
have
brother.
your brother to set
yeah,
them
I
up.
had him put the one. I had usually got to get people.
much
to
were you
do
doing,
the
though?
120s with a 40s on top usually.
So you're doing like 160.
160, but if you really
How does it
probably
feel,
look at it,
though?
it's probably like 155
How's it feel?
or 150, huh?
How's it feel?
That's easy.
See, why don't you just keep on getting go grab the
Well,
30
I'm about to
pound,
switch
30
gym.
pound
I'm about to
dumbbells?
switch gyms to Kajak's gym in Gibsonville, man. This
What the
gym
fuck is that?
is the best gym in North Carolina. It hands down the best gym in North Carolina.
It's a
It
big
has
claim right here.
I don't care. It has the best equipment in there for powerlifting.
Okay, specifically.
Not specifically for bodybuilding. Like hard, just let me say hardcore lifting.
Okay.
Hardcore. They have everything, dude. And you know that dude that's real tatted that I show you, that Kong dude.
Yeah.
You know, he's starting to lift there now, and my other boy Jared's starting to lift there, and my brother's been there, and there's nobody ever in there because it's all the way out in Gibsonville, so no one's. It's empty all the time, and they even have this like most powerlifting gyms will have like from what I see nowadays, we'll have like iPad on the wall or whatever, and you can like choose your music. So
No
you don't have
way.
headphones.
Seriously?
Yeah,
That's
and,
dope.
And they'll do that. What's his name does? You know, Steve Gentili or his name's PT Fitness. On
Yeah,
Instagram?
yeah.
You know, he's a big motherfucker, man. His gym, Indy City Barbell, whatever. You know, he's got the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta look at them. I've sent you pictures of him. He's real tatted. He's got one arm all tatted.
Probably
Fucking
seen him before.
swole
I just
ass
can't remember
motherfucker,
this.
man.
Can't
Oh my,
have
this
his face
face
right now.
picture. He is so fucking big. He's a 600 pound plus bench press for 2.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
But that Julius Maggs dude, man, he just beat the world record. Now he's going for 800 pound bench press. That's
Hey,
wild too, bro. He's natty though.
I hear that Eddie Hall is
He's
going to
going for
go
700.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to go for 7
Watch
soon.
his YouTube videos. He's in the making right now for 700.
He did
pound.
585 for like a set of 5.
Yeah, it's 3 or 5. Yeah,
Something like that.
And he did 585 for I think a set of 3 with bands on.
Yeah.
And
Jesus
is that his,
Christ.
does he have his own gym?
No,
Is that
so
his gym?
that's the gym that he was working out at when he made
World's strongest man in deadlift.
when he started lifting. The guy that owned that gym was his sponsor.
Okay, because I was trying to figure out because he's putting all this equipment in there and stuff, and
Yeah.
all this supplements. And I was like, don't remember him ever opening a gym because I'm pretty sure I would have seen that on Instagram.
No, he didn't. He didn't open a gym. That's the gym that he was working out at when he first started in strongman. And the I guess the guy there told him like, listen, if you're gonna be serious about this, like I'll carry you for a little while. I'm gonna give you this money, and you quit your job and you come in here
Yeah.
and you put the work in. If you really think that
wish
you're
I
gonna
had
be
somebody tell
world's
me that,
strongest
dude.
man,
I know.
I've worked
then
my
you're gonna
fucking
come in
ass
here
off
and
for
I'm gonna
that
pay
shit.
for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically.
Because he put a new pad on the bench and all that box, that Bob Rogue.
Oh,
the
yeah,
true,
yeah.
The true bench press pad that, you know, I really want. I don't think Kajak Gym has that.
Well,
I want that.
you know what's really fucked up about his lifts lately with the bench thing that he's doing is he's using that fucking long bar.
The whippy bar, yeah.
He's using that long bar. So
The
if he
weird
uses
little-
That's
the one that
he's-
moves a lot.
He's doing
no,
it
no,
on
no. So he's using
Yeah,
a
we
longer,
talking
like an 8-foot bar
Okay.
that has more whip naturally.
Yeah. So it's
Oh,
harder to
okay.
control.
So if he
He knows
throws a
that.
fucking stiff
Yeah.
bar on there,
It's
that's
gonna
why
be-
that's why he's doing it though.
yeah,
So.
as
he's about
soon
to
as
have a
he
hell of a
puts
lot
it
of
on
weight.
there, oh my god, he's gonna blast.
But he's
fucking
almost
7.
hurting himself using that bar though, because his last video he like
Yeah.
hurt himself because that bar's got so much whip on it. It's not like
It's not stupid,
It's
man.
not like the
But
Jason,
Jason-
Harrison.
yeah,
dude.
James
it's not.
Harrison. Have you
It's
seen
not
that
the.
one?
But it's
spring
enough
one.
that it makes a difference.
Yeah. It's a regular bar. It's more like a
Okay.
deadlift bar kind of
Okay.
in a way.
But it still
yeah,
moves,
It's
though.
got more bend to it because deadlift bars have more bend to it, don't they?
Yeah, they're a little more
They're not as
naturally
stiff,
whippy. Yeah,
like a Texas power
but like it's not. It's also not really on the level of the elephant bar either.
No, well, elephant bar is like fucking.
Yeah, it's crazy
15
long.
feet long. Yeah,
God.
that motherfucker's huge, bro.
Jesus Christ, dude.
You can load that motherfucker up with a lot of weight. That's what they usually do. All the
Like
strongman.
Giant
Yeah.
weight.
Yeah.
But it'll be considered under an elephant bar. It won't be considered on a real barbell.
That's
Really?
why. That's why
Was there a
technically
stipulation?
Eddie
for
Hall
this?
has the world record.
Eddie Hall has the world record deadlift, but Thor Bjornsson actually pulled more than him on the elephant bar.
bar. But I don't know if the
okay.
elephant bar. I don't know if the elephant bar makes it. But they said that. But somebody said that Eddie Hall did it geared up, suited up. I don't remember him having a suit on.
So
he must have
had
had like a single ply.
He
on,
had a
double
single ply on under his shirt.
Because but that's still impressive though.
Yeah.
1,051 pounds?
Don't know.
It was
1,100.
It was 1,102
1,100.
pounds.
But I thought Thorson only did 1,041. Or was it
Was it?
1,141?
I thought it
I
was-
swear he never beat his record. I thought it was just on the elephant
No,
bar.
here's what it was. It was a lower weight than Eddie Hall pulled, but it was a world record on the elephant bar.
That's
what
what
it
I'm
was.
saying.
Oh,
He beat
He
his
didn't
world
pull
record.
more weight.
specifically on the
Because
elephant
I
bar.
kept looking at that and I
Okay.
was like, he did
That's
not
right.
beat. He didn't even come because he
Okay.
tried to come.
That's what
close.
it was, 'cause I did the same thing.
He didn't even come.
Well, it's
close
probably
to
hard
it.
for him because he's so fucking tall.
Well, the next one,
Yeah.
if he made that, was gonna be the 500, and I think they did put the 500 on there, but
He got hurt or
then they ended up not doing it, or he decided not to pull it, or
They'll
he
come out there
started
and
to, or
look at it
whatever.
and be like, nope.
Yeah.
Like fuck that. I'm not doing that.
But yeah, they were. I think the next one was gonna be 500, but then they decided not to.
I don't know if he'll ever beat his record though.
It's gonna be a long time before somebody beats Eddie Hall's record if they do, because I think the closest person to it right now is somewhere in the neighborhood. It's like a
But you got powerlifters pulling that weight though. That's the crazy thing.
yeah. I mean, you got guys
That are
pulling
100 pounds less.
You got guys
So,
pulling like 900 or so in competition. Like
Well, Jamal
Kaylor
pulled-
Woolham.
who?
He pulls.
Oh yeah, but see,
He pulls sumo in
but
competition,
he pulls
but
sumo, and people hate on him because they say he's got such long arms and he does sumo.
Well,
so he's
but who
able. But
cares?
that's what I'm saying. Somebody said that, and it was like, so what? You want him to take inches off his arm or
Yeah,
something?
you
Like, you
can't,
want him,
yeah.
yeah.
he's
and
he's
do.
fucking naturally good at it.
Yeah.
Let him be.
And so
Really, though?
he pulls him nine. He pulled like 850 conventional too.
Yeah,
that was a pretty big.
He's strong as
conventional.
shit anyway.
He is, but he's like at what 240, I think.
Maybe.
240. Yeah, he's 240. But this new dude that came on the scene that I've been following for like 10 years. He finally just got sponsored by Animal, and me and my buddy couldn't figure out why he hadn't been sponsored, why he wasn't more famous than Larry Wheels and all that. And because he's an average looking dude, and he pulled 1,005 pounds, dude, sumo. Like it was not.
How much do you weigh?
He's a 240.
Fuck
And he is the. Or
hell,
he
dude.
might be 270, but he doesn't
Anyways,
look like
under
it.
3 though.
But he's under 3. There's
Jesus
308 guys
Christ.
not pulling
That's-
that. And
I
he
tell ya-
did it so fast.
I tell you who's really pushing some serious weight in the squat right now. There's two guys, but there's so one is what's his name? His Instagram is Optimus Prime.
Oh, Julius Maddox. No, Julius Maddox. Julius Maddox is the bench presser. You're talking about the dude that does like the IPF lifting and stuff like that.
Maybe the big black guy.
Big black guy, yeah.
What's his fucking
Damn,
name?
I don't know his name. I know you're talking about. Yeah, he squats over
That's
1,000.
killing me.
He does like 5 sets of like 1,000 pounds in training. Yeah.
God bless.
But there's another guy that's
ridiculous.
really killing some shit right now. Blaine Sumner, the Vanilla Gorilla.
No, gorilla.
Yeah,
Is he short?
he's kind of tall. He's a real big.
He's
guy
not an
too.
Iron Rebel athlete, is he?
He's like no, I don't think so.
So
SBD.
It probably is SPD. It's got to be either one of those, Iron Rebel or SPD.
I think he's
Those are the
SPD.
2 biggest ones.
But damn, what's that guy's name? Now it's driving me crazy because I can't remember.
I'd
his
rather
name.
be with Iron Rebel though.
But yeah, both of those guys.
Isn't that
are,
what your shorts you're wearing right now?
No.
Both of those guys are squatting.
Yes, it is.
3999.
Both of those guys are squatting over 1,000 pounds regularly. I think
That's
Blaine
insane,
Sumner put
dude.
up the other day in a video. He put up like
They're unreal.
like
on squat.
1,020 something,
What's he bench though?
and it moved fast.
What's he bench?
I don't know what he benched.
Because a lot of it's
I
so
always
funny.
see
You
his
see
squat
these
video.
I
guys and
wouldn't
they're like,
care if I was squatting.
no, I know, but
1,000
that
pounds. I just about look. Dude.
You see these guys, and
Don't give
it's
a
always
fuck.
they either have one or the other. But the reason, like, people are like, why is Larry Wheels considered one of the top lifters?
because he has all well.
but because he has all 3. I
Yeah,
mean,
and he's-
all
he's-
fucking 3.
he's
He benches
huge on all 3.
675 bench, dude.
That's ridiculous.
But that was a touch and go, it wasn't a pause.
dude. Still, come
No,
on.
I'm saying it wouldn't count in competition. So
Oh,
he couldn't
but
use it
either
on
way,
numbers.
it counts for my books.
Oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
It counts big time.
I'm gonna see if I
And his
can
squat
find.
was how much again?
Who, Larry Wheels?
Yeah.
He did 900 at
That's
at,
ridiculous.
what's his name's gym, Zoo Culture.
What was his? Are you talking about Bradley?
Yeah.
Ray
Larry
Williams.
Williams, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if he has a.
He looks like Mark Henry.
Is that the
dude.
Olympian?
No.
No.
Okay.
Olympian. What are you talking about?
There's a big. You guys said big black dude. There's a big black dude that was Olympian that squatted like a lot.
I'm trying to find
yeah, he's
his.
fat.
I'm trying to find his most
He's
recent
fat.
squat video.
I can't remember how much.
He's
yeah,
not an
bar,
Olympic
though.
lifter though.
Oh, okay.
He's
a
not.
power lifter.
He hasn't been posting a lot lately for some reason. Like posting a lot of
He's a
lifting
big boy,
videos.
dude. He's a big fucking boy. He probably weighs
Oh,
like
here it
400
is.
pounds. Yeah, watch this shit.
How much is this?
I don't know how much this is.
This looks like a lot of weight though.
It probably says, doesn't it, if you scroll down? Probably 900 pounds.
There he is. Jeez,
Yeah.
Louise,
And
though.
it's
oh
like
my god.
it's
Hey, but
ridiculous.
smoking
I
on
tell
the
you,
way
who,
up,
I tell you who I think is better than him is
That's smoking the weights.
you know Eric Lillybridge.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, he's squatting over
Sounds like-
1,000.
this sounds like
He's-
fucking
He's a
Joey
juice
Diaz.
monster, dude.
Sounds like
This
Lucy
motherfucker's
Smallbush.
traps are this big, bro.
God.
The Vanilla
power
Gorilla 92. I severely hope that that's not.
A fake account.
No. I
sorry.
hope that
Vanilla
that's not
Gorilla.
his.
does that sound
the year he was born, because he's my age, and that makes
Could
me
be.
sad.
Dude, Larry Wills is only 24.
Yeah, that's.
Larry's. How much is Larry deadlift?
Oh
now?
shit. Okay.
know.
Well, first of all, okay, so he is an equipped lifter, in the bench press.
How so?
That's stupid.
This is his
Wear a
981.
bench shirt.
This is not a 981 bench.
Okay, come on, though, Will.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't like that.
What do you think he'd do regular then?
Like 500.
This is a
What?
1,050 pound squat. Now Blaine takes this shit for a fucking ride. Quick. Watch this. Down and
1,050
then
pound?
boom.
That's
Like
stupid for 1,000.
nothing.
That's stupid for 1,000
Like
pounds.
absolutely nothing.
That's stupid right there.
Yeah, this guy now. This guy actually is definitely like the. He's like a fucking one of those West Side Barbell guys, like
See, I don't-
fully equipped.
I
Like
don't like the West Side Barbell. Well, not West Side Barbell, but I don't like the equipped training. I think that's just
900.
because because a lot of they have dudes now trained at West Side that are putting up the same squat. Because a lot of them do 1,000-pound squats in gear, and you got people doing it raw. That's a raw squat right there.
Okay, that one
So
was.
it's like,
wasn't it?
and if you bench,
I'm gonna go check
you know,
this. You guys keep talking.
you know,
and his deadlift is 816.
oh wow, you know Mendelson, Scott Mendelson.
Yeah, Scott Mendelson.
Yeah, he's got a world record on. He's got a world record, not the world record, but 700-pound bench raw and a.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And a 700-pound, or no, a 1,000-pound bench equipped or whatever. He did it in the same. Was it the same year or whatever? He's the only one that's ever done this or something like that. But dude, you want to learn how to bench press?
This guy.
There's nobody better. He tells you, like, literally, you're not even benching with your arms. You bench with leverage. It's all leverage. So, dude,
I think that's what's wrong
I
with-
watch his videos all the time. You want to learn how to bench press? That's how you
I think
do
that's
it.
why I fucked up on my shoulder. Like why my
Well,
shoulder
there's
got
no
fucked up
leg
because I
drive.
was
No.
because
Well, we talked about that because when Troy would bench, it was like
I wouldn't use any legs.
it was like a bodybuilder, just straight up here, like this. And so
Oh, yeah.
most powerlifters come right here. And, you know,
And
we use
kinda, like,
leg
use
drive and all
leverage
that.
and
but-
yeah, because I used to never even tuck my legs
But
under anything.
that world record holder right now, Joyce Maddox, you know, even Scott Mendelson says that he's a horrible bencher, and he's got the world record. He's just a big dude and natural. That's why he's putting up that number because he's just a big, nasty, strong motherfucker.
nasty.
But
Why has he gotta
but he
be
says
nasty?
technique wise, he goes, there's no technique to the bench. Nasty, dude. There's no technique.
Fucking nasty.
That's just funny for me. The nasty.
Yeah,
part.
Blaine Sumner's total, his latest total right now is 28-5.
But that's with an equipped bench, though.
Yeah, I mean,
So how can you even make that a total? I don't think there's even competitions for that.
but his squat is, wow. His squat is
Are there geared and not geared
1,000
competitions together?
no.
That's what I'm saying. So how
1,113 pound squat, 1,003
raw.
pound bench, and
What?
816
Dude, I'm
deadlift.
telling
I
you,
get it
with
still,
the bench
but
shirt,
either
dog.
way though, is there a
With the-
video of that?
Yeah.
Of his 1,003 pound bench. I'm sure there is, but it's
Jesus
not on here
fucking
right now.
Christ. I don't care if it's listed or not. That's
You know,
insane,
yeah, I'm
though.
not saying that that they're not strong. They're fucking unreal
You're still
strong.
saying though, like it's still not.
But still, like when they take
they would take it
'cause
off.
They were talking about West Side when the bench shirts first came out. They were backstage.
This is his squat at 1,070. But now you know why 1,050.
But he hasn't done that in
looked
competition
so
yet?
easy.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's done 11 something. Well,
Oh my god!
I don't think he's done 11 something competition actually.
You know that ain't good for you, man.
What,
You
that
don't
much
have
weight?
Fucking so many problems later on, yeah. But it's worth it though, probably.
I'm trying to
Is it though,
find
Will?
his biggest.
If that's what you love to do, it's worth it.
Okay.
I mean,
Trying
because
to
if you
find his
ask them,
biggest
they're gonna say,
squat.
"Fuck yeah, it's worth it."
I don't necessarily
They're
mean
gonna be
like
I'd
worth
die
it.
for this shit.
I also mean in terms of, well, it depends. Okay, never mind.
They'll
Yeah,
die for
it
that
probably
shit,
is worth
man.
it. You're probably right. Okay,
'Cause they're already
Eddie
making the
Hall.
sacrifices already to get there. You know what
that's a
I'm
good
saying?
point,
So
especially with their heart.
Eddie Hall probably has one of the best squats I've ever seen when he was strongman competition.
He has
did
an
what,
incredible squat.
7 something for like 15 reps. Still
Jeez.
in the
Fucking
competition, yeah.
still a
Christ.
record.
Yeah.
That's
It's
stupid.
competition. And he did it in the gym too.
15 reps.
Yeah.
Good.
He did
God.
one beltless and without knee wraps. It was like 800 or something like that.
Oh my lord!
You don't see
dude.
that.
He's
not
a-
not
he's an
beltless.
incredible-
Those guys just
lifter.
won't do that in general. They're like, I'm not
Risking
I'm not-
it for
I'm
that.
not putting 800 pounds on my back without
Without-
knee wraps or a belt.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
squatting without a belt. So if you put a belt on, like it's not going to make
Was it
you
low bar?
stronger.
I'm sure, right?
What?
Low bar. His 800. It had to be low bar,
It's
didn't
just
it?
regular strongman squatting, dude.
Yeah,
Which is-
whatever,
which is
Just
however
put it
he
on his
loads it.
back. They don't really do any kind of technique on that.
Oh really? So they just
They're just big nasty dudes.
okay.
Nasty.
Nasty. They gotta
Nasty.
be nasty though.
They're nasty,
They gotta be
dogs.
nasty
Nasty
though.
dudes.
No, but I mean, like when you put a belt on there, you ever squatted with a belt?
Yeah,
Like
it makes you more stable and gives you a
makes you more
place to push
stable,
off
yeah.
of. It
But
almost,
you take it off, and it's like it doesn't make you weaker, but like you shake more coming out of the hole and stuff like that.
I honestly disagree a little bit. It'll give you a little weight, like a tiny bit.
Well, yeah, because it makes
Not
you,
a whole lot. I
keeps you
mean,
tight.
it's not going to make you be like, oh, now you're a world record holder.
It's not like
versus
the
you're
difference
That's not
between
what I'm
putting
saying.
knee wraps on and
No,
not knee wraps.
no, knee wraps is.
Because I did 4 or
knee
5
wraps-
for 1 without knee wraps,
Yeah, you could do
and
knee
then
wraps.
I put 4 or 5 for 3 with knee wraps.
Yeah, see, knee
So
wraps
it makes
a difference.
knee wraps make a fucking huge difference.
Especially out of the hole. Jesus fucking Christ!
They
Like a
come out
spring.
so fast.
Yeah, I wish I want knee sleeves though. Knee sleeves don't.
I like my sleeves. I don't like wraps because I'm.
You gotta keep putting them on.
I think
honestly.
wraps are dangerous.
Yeah, the setup
honestly.
is a pain in my ass.
Well, see, that's what a lot of people were like. My brother and them were like, "Well, you wear knee wraps," and my uncle, he was a big, like he did a little bit of powerlifting, and I was like, "You think I should just ditch the knee wraps?" And he's like, "Well, you're powerlifting, and you're probably going to use them in competition, so you might as well get used to wearing knee wraps all the time." 'cause
That or
that's
the,
what
the
you've probably
you can still do
chosen to
sleeves
wear.
though, can't you?
Yeah, but I'll probably choose to wear knee wraps when I squat because I feel more stable with knee wraps.
I feel like they tear up the knee. Honestly, when I did knee wraps one time when I
You gotta
squatted,
learn how to wrap them, man.
no, I did though because Jake,
No,
I was
there's
with Jake
mul-
Neal
well, I
and
mean,
he showed me
there's-
how to.
There's
wrap.
multiple ways that you can, because I had a problem
Okay.
with my under my knee, and where I was wrapping, when I go down, it felt like a fucking ball with nails on it sticking into my lower knee.
Whoa.
And I know people that had knee problems, not having knee problems at all until they started wearing knee wraps.
Yeah,
You got to figure out
my
what
knee
works
felt
for
less
you.
stable after
Yeah.
I did a squat with him. That's what the problem
You gotta-
was. I was
you
like,
gotta figure
well,
out
I
what
don't want
works
to do
for
that.
you.
Okay, I maybe just wrapped them wrong.
But I don't
When I
wear them when I
wear-
do working sets. I just wear them when I do like top
Max.
sets.
I always wear like
Okay.
I've gotten into this philosophy now. So like the thing is, one of my things that I'm doing is always wearing a belt.
Yep.
Like
wear a
from
belt
my
every day.
warm up all the way up to my top single if I'm
You
doing
changed
top
that,
single
yeah.
that day.
Yep.
And I wear the belt the whole time because I have this. I've kind of heard this thing, and I agree with it, where you're using a different set of muscles, sort of, when you're using a belt. It makes
Slightly.
you brace differently than when you don't. So why would you start at the beginning during your warm up sets and train your body to do it a certain way
Yeah.
that day,
Yeah.
and then change everything about it?
Yeah.
But it's basically going into the lift cold.
Yeah.
again.
But you can stop doing that once you reach that level of expertise. Like that's why.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you see these big boys. They usually don't put the belt on until they reach like 500-600, and then
Oh,
they
yeah.
start putting the belt on. But like you said, when you're starting out and you've only been lifting for like a few years, you should wear that belt on every fucking set.
And
just
you know,
so
I do
get
the
used
same
to it.
thing with my knee
You gotta learn
sleeves.
how to use it too.
Oh yeah. If you're not using a belt
I
right,
had
you
to
might as
learn
well
how
not
to
be
use it.
wearing
You
one.
gotta
The first
learn-
time I tried to use it, it was a
You
horrible
gotta
experience.
learn how to use your.
I didn't think I was like,
because
why do
people
people
will
use
squat
this?
with a belt, and I watch them, and they don't take in air or nothing.
No, they
And
don't.
I'm just like, that's the whole
And they
point
go,
of a belt.
yeah.
Is to
Take in
you
the air
know,
and then like basically
you know,
push it again. Yeah.
yeah.
And not
Stomach
only
push
that,
against the belt.
but I see people not changing. Like, well, for me, so I have a lever belt, so I have to actually take it apart and change it when I need to make it tighter or looser, because it's just one setting,
Yeah.
and you have to change it to get So I change my belt on deadlift day because
you
my
move it
belt
up, whatever.
because my belt for deadlift day
You make it looser?
doesn't need to be as tight
Yeah.
as it does for squat day because I'm upright.
When you have it more tight on deadlifts, I'll be honest, it makes it harder.
It makes your
harder to
setup garbage,
breathe.
too.
Yeah, and it's just
Yeah.
you can't
make it too
breathe 'cause
tight.
You don't really have to brace on breathing as much as you do on the squat.
Not as much, but you do a little bit. You can do
a little bit towards the lockout, but not really.
Yeah.
I mean, once you're at that point, it's like really just your hips.
I've also started working in a couple of different things that I'm kind of trying and seeing how they work, like using kind of like Eddie Hall does, where he's doing sets of 5 or so.
Yeah.
And once he gets to a point where he can't do a full set, then that's your end. That's your top set.
Yeah.
If you're doing working sets that day, if you're doing heavy singles, more power to you, do your shit.
Yeah.
But then not working down in weight and pyramiding back down
back
because
off
you've trained your body to lift this weight.
Heavy
Why
weight.
would you then
Go down.
and create muscle memory with lower weight?
That's
I
a
kind of
great
get
point.
it. It made sense to me, so I'm
Interesting.
trying to see how it does. Just for
What do you
the-
mean? What do you mean?
So, like, basically what he was saying is, if you're going to work up, and just say squat, right? So in squat, you're going to go up and you're going to work up to a certain weight for your top set of 6,
Yeah.
right? Then you do that set, you don't get the full 6, that's your top set, that's the end. Now, your other supplements, do whatever you
So you're
want to
saying
do.
don't do
But
back
on the
offsets?
bench,
Don't do
don't do back
pyramid.
offsets because now you're creating muscle memory in the wrong direction. You've already worked yourself up and primed your central nervous
But
system.
not for the rest of your workouts.
No.
Month, just that workout that day.
Like that workout.
yeah.
So you're not going to go back down.
I thought you
that
meant
day.
like maybe your
Rest of the
next
week.
bench session don't go down. I was about to say, okay, yeah. No, I could see that. Yeah.
And the other thing was overloading, but not really like in that kind of a sense, like using a just
Like
for
the partial squat type
yeah,
of
the
stuff?
partial
Okay.
squat and the rack pull and stuff like that to kind of picking a couple of days out of the month to do something like that, to put like some crazy amount of weight on a bar and just have it on your back, not necessarily doing a full squat with it, but just knowing how it
Good
feels.
mental
well,
too.
there's
yeah.
people there's a coach at, I can't remember, some kind of Olympic coach or whatever, or it was at a college. I don't remember what it was, but he would make his athletes put like 400 pounds more on the bar before they maxed out.
Yeah, and take it out.
And then take it out and then go for their max. That day, that workout.
Yeah.
We used to
Because
try
it
to do that in
shocks your
high school. We
nervous
used to
system.
try to do that in
It
high
gets
school.
all that, used to. You
Because
just
then you
had
see-
800 pounds in your back, and then you go and unrack
And
a
you're like, wow,
500
this is-
pound PR,
this is
and
light.
you're like, yeah, boom.
Yeah.
Until you get to the hole, and then you're like,
Well,
oh,
then you're
fuck.
like, fuck, it's 500 pounds again. Yeah, you're like, Jesus Christ.
bench. I can't really do. I don't really do any overload sets on bench because I don't.
You used to do
I'm
similar
more-
though. You used to
I'm-
bring
I'm
the bar
prone to
out.
injury
your
around
shoulder?
my pecs. No, not my
Oh.
shoulders, but right here.
Huh.
And but I have really good pec mobility though. That's so my problem wasn't pec mobility. And then
Pec mobility. I don't
you
think I've
you
ever
swallow.
heard that term.
You don't know what pec mobility
I
is?
think it's shoulder mobility.
No, it's pec mobility. Lay on the ground, put your hands like this, and see if your elbows will touch the ground. If your elbows don't touch the ground or come close to it, you got really bad pec mobility, and that can cause.
You're
like,
saying
when
your
do
muscles are
overhead
tight.
Press, yeah, because I got real big into overhead pressing. So
Super
like when
big,
people
yeah.
do overhead pressing, you want to come up and back like that.
Like back.
When people
I
have,
can't go back.
Yeah, when people have bad pec mobility,
They can't put their
go
head
straight
through.
like this, and so that can cause
I'll be
injury.
honest with you, that's probably my problem.
It is. I'm
Yeah, you
telling
gotta put your head
stretch out
through.
your pecs.
You got to
I think,
put your
okay,
head
you know
through
what?
on overhead.
This is all coming back to
With
haunt me.
everything, dude. Mobility's with
No, this is
everything.
coming back to haunt me from high school. Erskine and the fucking.
coming to haunt me.
No, listen, Erskine, Clark Erskine, and then the rest of the people and the baseball coaches, like Coach Brown and shit, used to tell me, "You're getting too tight in your chest because it's baseball. You need to be loose in your chest to throw the ball. You need to hang on the bar and stretch your pecs out." And
Dead hangs.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's BS. You know what I'm saying?
Follow
I
squat.
mean, I was 17, 18 at the time,
Yeah.
so I mean, I
didn't give a shit
didn't
at
have
the
my head
time.
on square.
Follow Squat
But now-
University. You follow them on.
Yeah.
Follow Squat University. He will fix.
This is
any
that dude.
problem
I
you
think I know who you're
have,
talking
man.
about.
He's a
That's-
small dude.
That's the
He knows
Squat Everyday
everything.
program. That's the Squat Everyday program. I'm pretty sure.
I think he had that, yeah.
I can't remember his name right now. What the fuck is his name? He's really small.
He's a little white dude.
Yeah.
And all he does is post videos to help people fix injuries.
But you'll see, I actually
He'll
saw,
help you diagnose it too.
I think I need to figure out how to loosen up my pecs.
Brian Alshrew. I don't know if you know who he is. He's he's a power lifter. He's the guy that owns Neversage. But anyway,
Is that a company?
so yeah, so he was teaching. He was actually showing Mark Bell. So he was showing him a variation of the overhead press where you're sitting on the ground.
Oh, you're talking about the one they just posted like a few weeks
Yeah,
ago, where
and he was he was showing about
what is
putting
that?
your-
What's
putting
that
your
lift
head
called
through.
though?
I can't remember.
They're like the name has nothing to do with what it's called.
A Z press.
A Z press.
That's
And
what
they're
it
like,
was.
why the fuck we call it a Z press? And they thought it was because it's a Jonas, the
Yeah.
strongman, and they're like, that has nothing to do with
Yeah,
him.
but it's like basically it's
Yeah.
teaching you to put your head through on the press.
Well, you know what's interesting about this? It shows how shitty, not only my pec but in my shoulder mobility, is because of how easily you did that. Because when I was doing the snatches and I was trying to get that squat, go down and squat and then press it up, you did that like, honestly, a hell of a, like I can't even do it. And you did it like the first time that one day you said it. You said it was hard.
Yeah,
but
it was
you did
difficult.
it though.
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn, my shoulder mobility is shit.
But now
After I seen you do that, I was like, God damn it.
it's kind of the same thing as when if you watch a strongman competition when they're doing log press, if you don't put your head through, you didn't make the lift.
Oh wow,
right?
okay.
So
Doesn't count.
That's one of the things and that's kind of the reason that they push it so much.
Walkout. Yeah.
So
Okay.
putting your head through also has lots of benefits
It does.
as far as shoulder and
Stabilization,
pec mobility.
Right.
So that might be something that was kind of hanging you up a little bit, is because you are still trying to get that
Yeah,
mobility.
I am
worked.
honestly.
So
I gotta fix that shit.
that could be something too. We have a new bar at the Beast, by the way. Have you seen it?
What kind of bar?
It's a bar. It's one of those bars that has the 3 different grips in it.
Whoa.
It's got an outside.
Oh, a
hammer
football
grip.
bar.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got
What
an
the fuck is
outside
that?
hammer grip
You know
and
the one that-
inside like.
It's like this.
Oh,
It goes
I know
like
you're
this.
talking about. It's like a rectangle, but it's got
Yeah.
crazy amount of grips inside.
So
Yeah.
I've been
Okay,
using
cool.
that.
I use that every week.
I've been
Nice.
using it to help. One, I was using it on bench press, and it feels amazing. I got a crazy
Especially,
pump
you
out
do
of
the
it.
do you do
Seriously?
the neutral grip in the middle, or do the one that kind of like this?
I do this one for the regular bench. I
Yeah.
go out a little bit wide, but I use it as a supplement for
Close grip?
log press.
Oh,
Right, I can see that.
So I just take that because it's hard to get the log up onto the
Well, yeah.
Up
man,
onto
it's a
the
whole
press
process.
like.
Yeah.
But it's like it also it helps me that I can take that out of the rack and it fits in the rack correctly. It
Does it
helps
really?
me that I
Okay,
can
cool.
take it out of the rack and stand there with it and not have to worry about picking it up off the pins
Right.
and having them set so low and
have you
worry
ever
about
put
solely
the
working on
log
the
on
press.
the in the squat rack? And set
I
it on the
have.
back? I was doing
and
that.
I
at the
don't
Beast
really
for a
like
while.
that.
Really?
And that's the reason that I liked having
bar.
that I like having this new bar is because you can just put it in the rack because it fits in the rack like a normal bar.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much it weighs. I don't think it's a full 45.
It's less than 45.
I think it is.
Wow.
It doesn't feel like it. And it could
Yeah,
just be
it's,
because it feels
I,
different.
I think the football bar. Well, no, but it feels heavier though. The one at Gold's feels heavier than what it is. It's only like
It might just be a
50-pound
different
bar.
one then.
It might be 45 because I thought it was supposed to be heavier. But when you use, there's the one at the Beast that kind of wiggle. Like you gotta be really tight.
Oh yeah,
with
you
it.
got to be careful
So
with it.
that's why I use it for replacement.
So it's
sometimes for
stabilized.
post grip. Yeah.
And especially whenever I'm coming down because I put an arch in my back.
Yeah.
When you're coming down with that thing because it's wide, if you put that arch in and you hit it the wrong way, it can dump it on you.
Ooh,
So you
fuck.
have to be careful.
Damn.
Either
Always use
or
a
do
spotter
that.
on it, yeah.
Either do that or do it flat back.
But you can
Okay.
change it. Like if you get stuck, like one time I got stuck without
Change
a
your
spotter.
grip.
I just did a real like a fucking audible, and I was like, fuck. And I changed it, and I was like, I got that shit.
Audible.
But I really like that. I like that bar, and it gave me a much better pump.
When the fuck did the
Especially
Beast
if you
get
do a
that?
neutral grip, man.
It hasn't been that long because I just noticed it like last week sometime.
Dude, I just went like 2 days ago. I must not have just been paying attention.
Now it's been sitting, where the racks are, the pyramid racks that have the individual straight bars and the easy bars.
Okay.
It's on that one and the ones that are sitting straight up on the other side.
What?
Yeah,
Fuck,
it's
I still
sitting
didn't
in that
see
little
it.
rack
Damn,
thing.
wow, okay. I just must not have been looking over there at that time.
But it's
you
awesome.
can't really see my head go through because it's on a side angle.
But you're saying that your head went through.
But when you do, like instead of going straight up,
Because I go straight up.
you go straight. But see, that was like a max. That was kind of heavy for me to kind of do perfect form.
You
on.
still go like
But you
it's
still go like if you do it and you just literally just do like a strict press and go like aim to go back, you don't even feel it on your shoulders, bro. When 135 warm up, it was just like going up, like it was nothing.
What
And
the fuck?
I just started doing strict
right?
pressing. Dude, strict pressing.
They wouldn't be able to see us if I didn't turn the light on now. Because when I went over
what?
there, you could barely see our figures. I was
Oh,
like,
no.
oh shit.
Did you see us on that?
Oh yeah, and it's not gonna be very good.
That's good. So I've
Because
got
it's one
some.
flash.
I got
I
some from the
should've brought-
beast of doing the log press.
What about
before. I said I got some videos of me
Oh,
doing
do
the
you?
log press. Dude, I had such trouble getting that motherfucker up.
Let's see.
I was like, fuck.
I think I've
Should have
got.
brought my little box lights. This is perfect.
Oh, did you get some?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
think
got
this is my 275 on the.
Log press?
On the log.
No, this is not 275.
Okay. What is this here?
I think this
Is
one's
it clean?
This is log, isn't it?
This is log.
This is log.
I'm gonna turn the.
You guys are gonna have to send me these videos.
I wish I
was
could have done
peeking at
more
'em.
log pressing, man. They don't have one of golds.
The the sound is ridiculous on this.
Oh, okay.
Is it you?
Yeah.
You're like, fuck yeah.
But yeah, after this, you guys might need to send me these.
So when I was going
never
up,
thought about that, dude.
when I was going up,
Genius.
That is genius.
I started to.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's not it. That's not the one I missed. I didn't miss it, but I dropped it a little bit and it landed on my head. So then I
Oh, that's the one that you
pushed
did.
it.
You videoed that?
Did you
Yeah.
really?
That's
Did it hurt?
crazy.
This is it. Yeah. So I came down on my head with it, and I fucking I came down on my head
I
with
gotta
it.
see this shit. I remember you talking about this.
Yeah.
Here we go. It's go
Let me
time.
see it. Is this 275?
I think it is. So I came down on my head with it when I was coming up when I was trying to do the press,
Here we go.
and then I kind of bounced it off my head and just finished the press.
This is gold.
Oh, you finished it?
Oh, there it is.
So there it is
yes!
on my head, and I was like, "Fuck."
Oh, there you go.
That's gold, dude.
Yeah.
That's gold.
Fuck. At least you finished it.
hilarious.
Shit.
I think I had the 515 squad.
I would have crumbled like a
Oh, I would have been done.
deck of cards.
I would have been done.
My whole fucking knee would have
It
turned
was
back.
tough.
Fucking
See, what is this? This
gym,
is-
gym fails. Y'all gotta send me these though, so we can show them on the video. I can throw them in the video, and then
Damn, I
people
don't
would
have-
see what we're looking at.
I thought I had the big-
Especially the one fucking
yeah.
the press on the head. They'd love to see that shit. That shit's hilarious.
I think I had the. I think this is the
Gold.
5. I can't remember which one this is. Yeah, I think it might be 515 if I'm not mistaken.
Did you use the did you use the black bar on this or the
Black one.
thicker one?
I used the
Okay.
black one, and I don't think I got full depth here, but I also didn't want to lay it on the pins. Oh no, that's pretty deep, I guess.
Yeah, that was good.
But it moved
Solid.
quick.
That moved. I would say that moved
Yeah,
very
that
quick.
moved
How
real
much was that
quick.
again?
I think it's 515. I think that one's the 515.
You could definitely get.
Nope, this is actually. I think
This is it.
Yeah, this is one I don't think I got full depth because then
is
I
your
went.
log
I went
press?
after this and did.
About died.
My back about fucking broke.
I went after this and I did some chain work.
Chain work's good shit, man.
I liked it. I like the chain.
It did as
My setup
loud
is
as fuck.
stupid
That's
long.
all. They're stupid loud.
The chains are loud in there.
They're super fucking
Just hitting all
loud.
that shit.
Well, not only that, but it's just like it's stainless steel, so it's like fucking. If it was like rubberized on the outside, that's still solid as fuck. That moved
Yeah,
really, it still
I-
moved really quick.
The
Look at my back. I'm like all the way bent back.
yeah.
shit's gonna
Take,
snap in
hard
half,
it
dude.
takes to
do you
get
got?
back.
Do you have a platform? Okay, so yeah, take the smallest platform.
That's beast.
That's the beast.
Yeah.
I can't do
Oh,
it
I
now.
thought
We
you-
don't
I
got
thought
a
you
log
didn't.
press at. They got
guys
one at
don't.
Strive there.
So
Oh,
take
fuck
the.
that, dude.
I put it up on the smallest box for the box
Yeah, I
jumps.
never thought about that.
Yeah, because I mean, if you see it in competition, they start from a little bit of a
Yeah.
platform, and it also helps your back a lot too.
Because you
Oh,
said you
because
actually
lifting
you messed it up
lifting
a
from
little
that
bit.
bottom set,
bit. Yeah.
like fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Because you said you messed it up the first time when you had it on the floor.
Yeah, I
'Cause
hurt
it was just
myself.
like it was farther out than a deadlift.
Yeah, and I hurt myself, and I actually think where I really fucked myself up on it was the roll. Because when I was
really?
using the roll, I wasn't stretching my back properly and doing a good warm up. So when I did the roll, it was very taxing on the center of my back.
Yeah.
And when that happened, I think I just tweaked something
It
just
fucking
enough.
hurts, man.
It sucks.
Yeah.
And I had to stop doing log press for a
Yeah.
month. So I was just doing overhead press.
What,
But
they got practice over here or some shit?
Mm.
I hear some bats hitting.
but
Probably beating up our fucking cars or something.
Oh God. No, you remember that? What was
We
it,
got the
Joe?
lights on.
I've been
Didn't Joe say
trying-
that? I got my bat in my
My
hand.
fucking hit his bat in his fucking hand.
I've been like taking it easy lately
Just gold.
because I kind of tweaked my lower back a little bit.
Hmm.
But I was telling Will when we pulled up that like it sucks because I really want to move weight again, but I don't want to hurt myself and then not be able to move
Do
weight.
it. Right. Yeah.
So I just have to swallow my pride a little bit when I go
get
into
it.
the gym and not throw up a 500-pound single
Yeah.
at the end of my workout.
That's like me on squat the other day. I worked up to, goddamn, how much weight was it? I can't remember. It wasn't a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
versus like what you were doing, because I haven't squatted in a while, heavy wise, because I was doing CrossFit for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I think I I only worked up to 275. My hip was kind of giving me an issue before because I think it was the power cleans that eventually just started giving me an irritation. I don't know. It's still kind of weird, like when I lift my leg and put it on this fucking table. It's just like it's not nothing's like seriously wrong. It's just like kind of strained. So I know if I rest it for like a couple weeks and I'll be good to go. But I think it was like 3-4 days ago. I just got kind of antsy and it felt decent on 135. Felt decent on like 225, and I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go 275. And I did it, but after I did like what was it like 4 sets of 6 or something like that, it was just like, man, I should have done that shit.
Yeah.
Look, this is that 550 that my boy got. Right here.
Oh, I've seen this fucker.
He went deep.
God bless.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He went deep. Yeah, he went ass to grass, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
he
me.
fucking nailed that shit out of nowhere. He was fucking hype.
Damn, son.
He pulled 600
He didn't go.
on
He didn't try to
deadlifts,
go
too.
for heavier.
Not that day. He didn't.
Why not?
I think he knew that was his.
No, I would have tried to go up at least 5 pounds, dude. Fuck it. You know me.
Yeah, I know you. Fucking
Yeah, I about
sneaking fucking plates on.
dude, he
shit.
would have got the fucking weight.
Motherfucker.
Because okay,
He
how much
fucking
was it?
snuck. This is like, I think I was maxing out like what 360 that around that time.
Yeah, and like
this motherfucker, I'm like wrapping up and I'm getting ready to do 365.
I snuck a 2.5 on one
no,
side.
he snuck fucking 5s on that son of a bitch, and I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Nothing." And then like I look back and I'm like,
I got it on
he's
one
like-
side. I
he's
got it on one
sneaking
side.
another plate on there. I was like, "You trying to fucking kill me?"
Dude, I got one on there. I got a 5 on there. It's all because of mental gymnastics in the gym, dude. He would have had it
He hates this video.
because of his back.
Yeah, but
Oh,
he didn't.
the quakes.
He didn't round
The
his lower
quakes.
back though, so he was
No,
good.
he's good.
But 600 right there, man.
Damn.
Definitely, he needs to
Not
work
bad.
on his glutes and his hams.
He's got pretty fucking
Is that
strong
what the
legs,
quakes
though.
mean?
Yeah.
That's what I was telling you. That's where he came back. That's right when he came back from doing sumo.
Yeah.
So-
when you get the quakes like that, it's because you have a little bit of a weakness in your glutes and your hams, and it's not letting you really push that to lock it out.
Go. I'll get it. Okay. Interesting.
If I'm not mistaken, I might get blasted in the comments for saying that shit.
Well, there's other people that comment on these videos anyway, so that's all right. There's a
I'll
couple.
comment. I'll go and do some research. I'll come
You'll
back.
clown
and go,
yourself.
that guy in the hoodie's a fucking retard.
Jesus Christ. I've had some few positive comments on my previous videos, so it's kind of.
I've seen a couple of comments on your Instagram.
Oh yeah, there's a few. There's one on my. I think it was the latest 9/11 video.
Yeah.
Some dude said he was like, keep it the good word, but he said good A from Australia.
Somebody
And I was-
called me fucking clinically.
No,
insane
dude, I
earlier.
forgot to tell you about this. This was fucking
He
gold.
called me
great.
fucking retard.
Dude, no, he called him. He said that I think your friend
Not
has a
mentally
mental.
stable.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
yes.
no fucking shit.
Dude.
Oh, you didn't
was
watch
like-
the first video
I was
when I
like,
was talking
God
about
damn.
skull dragging people and drinking blood out of the skulls of
Really?
their
I know.
enemies.
Like all this shit Terrance has said, Tim has said, and like
They
I'm
called
the
Will
mentally
out though.
unstable.
Yeah, it's because you were
Because
talking
I
about.
disagree with Troy.
No,
He was
'cause
like,
you were
mentally
asleep.
unstable son of a bitch.
It's because you
I
were
was like,
asleep and you were following the herd. That's all it was. Because you're not awake anymore, Will. That's all it
I'm
is.
probably some 13-year-old kid.
No,
Dude.
dude, you're asleep. It's
that's
okay.
good.
It's all
I'm
right, Will.
awake, dude.
It's all right, Will.
Just had some caffeine. I'm good.
Sorry, no,
Nobody
you're
hates
asleep,
being called a 13-year-old kid more than a 13-year-old kid.
kid.
Right?
No.
No, you're right. You're right.
Well, you're like
I'm
fucking
14,
12.
bitch.
I know, right? Yeah. No, but it was hilarious because he said all this stuff and he's talking about what did he say about your opinion that it's not right about because of something
He
certain.
contradicted
You can look it
himself,
up.
though, dude.
You can look it up and read
He
it.
said
It's
that
hilarious.
I was something about. First off, I was mentally unstable, and then he was like, "You can't say this because." And then your opinion, and it's wrong because it's your
Well, no,
opinion.
no,
I was
I know-
like,
no,
that's
I
why
remember
it's
it
my
now.
opinion.
I remember it now.
He
No,
like,
no.
yeah, but he contradicted himself.
No, I'll tell you
though.
why
It
he
didn't
said
make
it.
sense.
No, I'll tell you why it makes sense though.
Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. It makes sense. I don't necessarily agree with what he's getting at. I'm not saying that you're mentally unstable.
Troy commented back was like, "Yeah, he's a little mental."
Yeah,
No,
he's-
I did
he's a
not.
little nuts.
I didn't say that. No, what I was saying,
Hit the
what,
comment.
what he said was he was basically trying to say that some people do this. It's that once they have like a motive, then they'll make the straw man argument of finding any little bits of evidence that kind of support their research, regardless if it's actually factual or not. That's kind of what we're saying. Because I
Yeah,
can't remember
but
what
isn't
you
that
were.
what you
I
do,
can't remember.
though?
No,
Will definitely does
It's
that.
not at all.
Yeah, I definitely do that.
I can't remember what we were arguing or what we were
I feel like
disagreeing
that's
about.
what you do, though.
It's not what I do at all.
I feel like it is.
No, it's not.
I think he might have been talking about you.
No, he wasn't at all.
I thought there was something weird. Okay, so I thought there was something weird going on with your hair not long ago in one of your videos because I saw like the screenshot. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I saw the screenshot from it, and I thought, what is he doing with his hair? Like, why does his hair look weird? What does he do? Well, I noticed what it was. It's because you were not wearing a hat.
Oh,
yeah.
that's.
I was like, what is going on with Troy's hair? Like,
Then you
did
were
he
like,
cut
I've
it?
never
or
seen
If you
his
saw a
hair.
screenshot, it was from me because I'm the one that takes all the screenshots and then I send
Yeah,
it in.
that's a good point. That's a
and
good
then
point.
Benfield fucking
Edits
him
it.
and all this shit.
That's
He
hilarious.
put his face next to Osama bin Laden in a cave.
Yes.
Shimmy.
No, if I put on the last video, if I put a fucking like little turban on or whatever they're called, I think it's the turban, isn't it?
Turban.
The wraps.
Yeah.
If I put that on, I'm pretty sure people would think I'm Middle Eastern.
Fucking
Probably so.
put a knee
Just-
wrap on your head.
Oh, come on. You know what I'm saying? Though? Like it was pretty ridiculous. It was hilarious.
Old Troy Shamalama Ding Dong.
Yeah, I mean really though.
SBD turban.
Jesus Christ, dude, it's hilarious. But
Like all those Kuwait lifters.
Do they wear turbans?
no, is this
No.
like the one? Is it?
Like is that like the hottie dude that was in the Olympia?
I don't know, but I was
His
thinking
first
about
pro-
the oxygen gym over
Yes,
in
there
Queen
we
City.
go. I was
That's
trying
him.
to think
His
of the name.
first pro debut as an IFBB pro, right? And first Olympia, he placed third. First ever to do that.
Bless.
And guess who commented on it? It was like Phil Heath was like, "Oh, you forgot in 2008 Olympia, I placed third or whatever." But they were like, "Yeah, but that's not your first pro debut."
Yeah,
bro.
get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here,
So-
Phil.
You got fucking 7
Punk
Olympias.
ass
Calm
Phil.
down, dude.
Punk ass Phil Heath.
Why did he drop out, man?
Come at me, bitch.
He should have won. He should have won that one.
Like,
Olympia,
call him
though.
out. Make him come to this video because we will fucking. This thing,
Oh, yeah, but
this thing will
that-
blow up in no time.
Yeah,
for-
you
for
wanna
Phil
you wanna
Heath.
fucking wrestle?
Yeah, there we go. Start talking shit to Phil Heath. Yeah, what's up, Phil?
But
Let's
another
go,
thing we
buddy.
were talking about, like
Let's go.
scams and stuff, like the IFBB pro, man, it's all political and stuff.
100%.
And like that whole Olympia shit, it's not even fun to watch anymore, man.
No.
It's all politics.
Honestly, it never really
Plus
was.
Phil Heath's calves are garbage.
Ooh, fuck. Now he's really going to come for this goddamn video. Now we're about to have like 1 million views after tomorrow. Fucking Jesus Christ. I love
Oh
it.
man.
Dude. I'll put Phil in the fucking the caption of the video. Fucking.
I'll put my
God.
18-inch leg pythons against yours any day of the week.
Ooh,
I'm
that's
not going against anybody that's got like 1 million followers on Instagram. It'll destroy your life.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I want to tell him to
They got
come.
the power
no,
to destroy
sure,
you.
but if he even says if he even like has a
can say
video
what he wants.
like calling us out, like if he says one word like these guys suck, then everybody's gonna be like, oh, let's go watch that video. And
I
it's gonna
wonder.
get hit. You know what I'm saying though?
They'll all get watching. They'll all come
That's like
after
what
me.
what was
Like,
it?
everybody will come after me. It's
He's
always
mentally
me.
unstable. He's mentally
It's always
unstable.
me on a podcast or any kind of shit we do. It's always
It really
They're gonna
is, though.
comment.
That's
You
the
know who
funny
I
part.
really hate is that one ginger fuck.
I could be quiet the whole video and
It's just
somebody
like-
would comment and be like, "That dude's a fucking idiot." And I'm like, "He didn't fucking say
didn't
anything."
know what you were
Isn't it
talking
always
about.
me though every time.
No, I agree with you, but when is the other time that's happened though? I don't think of one. I can't think of one.
We had one.
No, we haven't. It's only
We
been
had that one.
It's only been
And
one time when someone's called you mentally unstable.
No,
That's it.
no, not mentally unstable. We had that one.
Which other? Oh, that's just because
Fucking-
of something else, though.
Who was
It's
it
not
that said-
because it's only you, though. The mentally unstable
Yeah,
part
my
is
name
you.
was the one that was thrown. I was like, "What the?"
I think
fuck,
it was.
man?
I think it was Rich Piana. He was talking about the people that hate him, and he was like, "Yeah, but those people that hate me, they still come and they watch my videos
Exactly.
to
They're
tell
like,
me
"You'll
that they
listen to me
hate
say
That's
me."
why I'm trying to
Yeah.
say fucking roast Phil Heath because if they hate it, if they hate me, then they'll watch me. You know what I'm saying? So fuck it.
Yeah, but Rich Piana already
they'll
had
watch
a-
my other videos
already
and
had
be
a
like, "All right,
pretty
I'm out."
lovable audience though. So
Who, Phil?
No, Rich Piana.
He has a pretty what?
Kai Green
You already
could
had a
kick
pretty
your
lovable
ass, Phil
audience.
Heath.
So what?
I said Kai Green could kick Phil Heath's ass.
Kai Green
I honestly agree with
should
that.
come back, dude.
Kai was fucking.
He should have
legit,
won.
dude.
He should have
Jesus
had. He should have had
Christ.
5 Olympia titles by now.
100%.
Kai Green is
He was a
smuggling a large rodent in his pants. Like,
What?
that dude's
Wait,
like,
Somebody's dick.
yeah.
is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
What?
So, like, have you seen like some of his posing? I follow him on Instagram.
No, I haven't seen any of these.
Like, and so he posts
It's
pictures
ridiculous.
of posing.
People
half
comment
of the
all the time.
comments,
Yeah.
half of the comments on his Instagram post are like, "Your cock is massive."
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You know that fucking one dude. That,
So what do you do for Dick Day, bro?
Yeah, really, no, really though. Yeah, it's like
The
give us the fucking the secret,
What are you
bro.
feeding
Come on.
that
Holly
thing?
Muscle dude used to be a stripper or whatever, and his name was like BBC Monster, and he posted a pic of it, and like the fucking comment section was hilarious.
Oh, it was
And
ridiculous.
he was like replying to people, and he was like, "Got that big dick and all that shit." I was like, "Oh my god,
Here you go.
bro!"
Supposedly, juice makes it bigger. Just makes your balls smaller.
Makes your balls. I think HGH can make your dick bigger.
You know what else makes your dick
Why
bigger
does
is
it make it bigger?
shaving the ball fro.
Well, it just appears bigger at that point. You know what I'm saying? It just appears bigger at that point.
Kinda like
It's,
shaving
it's
your
just an
head.
optical illusion
Yeah.
at that point. She thinks it's bigger, and it feels bigger, but it's not.
Oh my
Are you
God,
gonna
I think
shave
I
your
have a-
head if I pay you.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
How much money you gonna pay me?
I'll pay you $100.
So you will pay me $100
You didn't say 100. You said $150.
I came down to
He said I
$100.
got to pay him $200. So fucking, I was like, where do you get?
because he
that
offered me
hair for what?
$85 to shave my head.
Oh, Oh, well.
I said I'll pay him $100.
I need more than
You're gonna look
85.
like
A Russian.
no. You're gonna look like
Taliban.
No, wait. Let him get it out.
Let him get it out. He's obviously struggling.
That's another comment on me right there.
Shut up, you ginger fuck.
There's
Yeah.
gonna be another comment on me right there.
Interrupting his ass. Yeah.
Why does that motherfucker interrupt everybody every fucking 5 minutes? I'm like, fuck y'all, man, assholes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Is it a specific person?
Yeah, the guy at the gym, the trainer, Robert.
Oh,
You
wait,
know,
Robert?
Yeah, he shaved his head. You didn't see?
God damn it! Never mind. I'm out. I'm out.
Shaved his
Never
head.
mind. Never mind.
Oh,
No deal.
you
No
gotta
deal.
do it now, you
I
gotta
don't want to
do
look
it
like
now.
Robert.
He looks
No
like
deal.
a fucking skinhead
No
now.
deal. No deal.
What?
No deal. No deal.
I
I
didn't
back
know he
out.
shaved his head.
I
He's
back
like,
out,
he's
dude.
got his hat on now and he pulls that shit down.
Like completely shaved
So he's
it
bald now.
or buzzed it.
he buzzed. Well, it's starting to grow back, so I can't tell if he shaved it or if he buzzed it.
Damn, I
Oh,
didn't know
okay.
that.
Well, Will means like shave. Yeah. Will means bald.
Either way, still if he buzzed it, I've never seen him with the hair like that.
No, I haven't either. All I've seen him.
Do you
was
know
with
if your
the-
head's like is your head like bumpy,
Honestly, I don't think so. From
like
if I'm
Ripley?
It's a good shape.
if I'm pretty sure my head's in good shape. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it is.
I was gonna say
He, like,
because
shaves just like a big
the
dick.
last
Wouldn't that be wouldn't that be a fucked up
the
situation?
last thing that you want is to shave your head and then look like you're carrying a pack of hot dogs on the back of your neck.
Oh fuck!
Oh, you back here.
I think no. Honestly, I think my dome is actually pretty nice.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like a
Good.
bunch of dents and stuff. Like, what's up,
Because
guys?
I know after try. It's like would you go do go to a driving range and try to
like, dude,
grab all the golf balls? Like goddamn,
Here's
dude.
another $100, bro.
Yeah, just
How much is that? How much is that fucking hair thing?
just because like
I feel bad.
I'm
with it,
sympathetic. Here you go. I'll slide you another 100. Goddamn.
Dude, that was
Go get
funny.
that fixed.
We were talking about this dude wanted to buy my laptop,
Christ.
and
Oh, yeah,
he was
it's
gonna PayPal me, whatever. Hacked my PayPal, and I was like, he probably looked at my bank account and was like, oh, I went ahead and deposited the 700, unhacked your fucking
Yeah.
account, like, and just keep the fucking laptop, dude.
Yeah, just
Dude, he
come-
hacked my fucking PayPal. I couldn't. Then he
What do you
sent
mean
me
he
a-
hacked it though? I don't understand.
So
you
what he
mean.
did was, I know he had to because I don't know what else it would have been because I never used my PayPal except for one time, and nothing went wrong on it. But he said he sent me an email saying that he sent me $700. It was like a fake PayPal email, and then he said, "Go ahead and check." And I said, "All right." He goes, "Well, it might not load right now." So I went to go check. It
See.
said that there was all these security alerts and
Whoa.
it shut down my whole PayPal. 'Cause That's what. Yeah. Then they were asking me, they're like, send in your photo identification to, and all this.
no,
So
sir.
I did some information on there. Then they're like, no, we're gonna have to see your bank statements and all
Fuck
that.
that.
No, but PayPal did, not him. PayPal, for me to get my PayPal back up, I have to send them all these paperwork, like pictures and shit. And I'm like, man, fuck that. I deleted them. I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
not
it's like
gonna
I don't
use
need PayPal that bad.
I'll use fucking Venmo or something.
Well, no. Honestly, that's what I told you. Like, if you're gonna sell your laptop, or like I did I sold my phone. It's a cash only in person, dude. No, and me got to meet in a public place.
Well, I got a deal right now.
You got
So,
somebody?
Yeah, so I'm trying to get a phone for the gym, right, to take video. And
You got to get an iPhone. I'm be honest
No,
with you.
no.
In
Okay,
terms
so
of video
so-
quality,
Okay,
iPhone's
but
the
listen.
best.
So I was.
That's why
but-
I'm getting one tomorrow.
So they came out with that Google Pixel 3, right?
okay,
And
now
the-
that shit's good too.
Okay, so that's what I'm
Pixel's
saying.
the best Android.
They
I'm pretty
said
sure.
that out of
For
all the
video.
Androids compared to the iPhone, it's the number one camera on the market. and that
Pixel-wise,
came out
yep.
like 8 months ago. It's fairly new. So he was like, "I'll trade you my Google Pixel 3 XL." He said, "I used it for 3 months and I downgraded to the other one, and they wouldn't let me. Whatever he bought it from, he bought it unlocked, so he couldn't like
couldn't trade
it
it in. That's how it works
So-
for my other
yeah,
phone too.
so he was
I
like-
get what he's saying. It's legit.
Yeah, and he sent me pictures. It's like no scratches, no nothing. And he was like, "And I'll give you $300 cash."
Oh, dude, do that.
No, so I am. So Brandon's coming with me. I have to drive all the way to South Carolina.
Fuck
Oh.
me.
He
Oh
goes.
my God.
So he goes to Clemson, right? That's where Clemson's at. South Carolina.
Jesus
He was like,
Christ,
"I'll meet
though,
you
bro.
close to halfway," and I was like, "All right, fuck it." So it's
How
like
much?
a 2-hour and 30-minute drive. And
Even halfway?
Yeah.
yeah,
Fucking
but
It's like
hell.
4 hours from Clemson.
yeah, but I
Jesus.
think I'm driving a little more. But I'm like, fuck it. I'm getting like, I think I'm
You're
getting,
getting a
better
good deal. You're getting a good deal.
because my laptop has a crack on it. But he knows. I sent
Not
him a
only that,
picture.
but like, how much was your laptop when you? I don't want to.
I didn't
Let's
pay
not
for-
go too
I
crazy because then he'll look at this video. I'm just kidding. He won't.
Well, no,
But
I
I'm saying,
told-
and
I
then he'll be
already
like,
told
"Fuck the deal. I'm out."
Well, no,
How much you pay for
my
laptop?
laptop
I'm
was
gone.
like $1,200. It was like $1,200.
Oh, fuck. But the phone's expensive, isn't it?
But you can't fix that screen on that computer because there's no way. I don't know.
You can't send it in. But if you send
I
it in,
guess
it's
you
probably
could.
like
You have to send
$300.
But like, there's no place around here that sells Huawei computers. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And he
Well, they're
wants it.
banned still, aren't they? Huawei, the
I thought
Trump,
they banned it.
Trump's banned or
I
whatever.
thought they
Oh, I
banned
don't know.
They banned
Huawei.
China?
Yeah.
Whatever the hell
Well, it's
they
not
banned?
from China. It's from
No, Huawei's from,
Hawaii,
like,
I thought.
No, Huawei.
Or
No,
UK.
dude. No, it's from China.
I They only sold them in the UK though.
No,
They
look it
sure?
up. Look it up.
Look it up.
Look it up. Look where
Look
Huawei
it
is.
up. Hey, look it up. Hey, you guys, look it up.
Somebody's gonna be like,
You
"That
guys,
fucking-
damn it.
That dude's gonna. That's another comment on me right there. It's fucking idiot doesn't even know where his fucking.
Yeah, fuck,
laptop's
this guy thought he was in
from. What a
Hawaii. He
dumbass.
just could have said Huawei.
Wait,
It's close to the name. Fuck this guy.
You
Get him out
should
of
get
here.
a bunch of people to make fake accounts and just comment on every fucking video.
Just roast
And we do
grass.
like a whole video compilation of all that
Of all the
shit.
comments.
Like 3 tiers
Ginger
for Will or
fuck.
whatever. All this
Three
shit.
dudes.
Like, fuck.
Jesus Christ. It's still with that one. That's always a good concept.
I like that one.
Still a good.
That's my
consistent
favorite
one.
thing to say.
The
Like,
ginger
hey,
fuck.
you ginger
That's good
fuck.
I think
shit.
Terrance has been destroying me for like the past 10
He's
minutes. And I'm
probably got
like,
the accounts. What are you talking about, dude?
I'm starting to think
exactly.
it's
Every time I pull out my phone, I'm just
Terrance
like
keeps
calling you a
going,
ginger fuck.
And I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Jesus, I love it. That's
Mental,
gold.
like the next comment's gonna be, you mental unstable ginger fuck. I'm like,
Yeah, it's like,
fucking
okay, I
Terrance.
know who it is now.
You
Yeah.
soulless bastard.
Jesus Christ. I love it.
Terrance just comes at you, dude. He
No,
can't-
no remorse.
fucking came
I
at
don't
me
give a
on.
shit. I roll
Oh,
hard.
no.
He came at me on
Oh,
fucking.
it's getting pretty. It's getting
Came
pretty
at me on
sketchy.
Facebook, dude, when I was like joking around. I was like, that's copyright. And Terrence, like, I look at my phone.
Oh, the pump
and, like
cover.
my
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
screen is full of a comment. I was like, what? I thought it was like a lawyer comment, like messaging me. I was like, Terrence, like, okay, first off, fuckface, I have the rights right here on my fucking documents to AB 45.3, you dumbass ginger fuck. And I was like, I was laughing so hard. I was like, what did I just do? And like,
What did what did I say?
I
Goddamn.
fucking screenshot. I said to Brandon, I said, "Oh my god!" And
You
Brandon
woke
was
the
like-
beast.
Yeah, Brandon was just laughing so hard, and I was like, "Yo, T Dog, I was just playing. We cool, right?"
I was like, damn, son.
But the thing is, like, as soon as I wrote that thing because first of all,
It was meant for Jason because I've been fucking.
I
with him.
didn't want
People to see it.
somebody to see it and be like, "Oh shit!" Like, yeah, that's legit copyright for it. And I was like, "No," and here's why it's not. And then as soon as
Real
that
quick.
happened, like he put the message back and he was like, he
I
was like,
contemplated deleting my message. I was like, "I gotta get out of here."
I gotta get out of this.
So walked Terrence.
so then he sent
God.
something back to me. He was like, "I was just playing." And I was like, "No, I got you, man. I'm just
Nice.
I'm just making sure."
Yeah, right. Or just kind of just cover my bases.
It's like,
here.
yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
God damn.
So I thought you ginger fuck.
Damn it. I'm telling you, dude, I saw that paragraph. I was like, what the fuck?
Crazy ass fire crotch. Don't say that shit to me.
Jeez, he's coming at you hard,
Golly,
son.
we know who's making these comments now.
Yeah, that's it, dude. It's over.
Damn.
I get it.
Yeah, I've got like
We know
4
the truth.
accounts and I just come on and just blast you guys.
Blast him.
Somebody really should do that. That'd be funny as
That would be
fuck,
funny.
man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I come at people hard. I don't give a shit.
Dude, we got
Honestly.
Benfield too. I got Benfield Troy's phone number.
Oh, this was gold. Did I ever
And-
show you this?
No.
I never gave you. I haven't seen you in a while.
He
This
messaged
is
Troy. He
gold.
said, "I'm gonna fuck with him." And he sent
This
him a
is
picture.
fantastic.
You ever seen that
Land of the
movie,
Lost.
Land of the Lost, where the fucking little reptilian
Oh yeah.
Type dude with the big eyes.
the big eyes. He sent it. He said,
Reptar
"Hey,
Samson.
this is Reptar Samson. Don't fucking tell a soul that I'm messaging you and shout me out in your next podcast." He's like, "Gotta go. I don't want them to know that I'm texting a human or whatever."
In my meeting, and I was like, I asked him a question. I was like, I want to be part of the reptilian. I was trying to fuck with him back, trying to see who it is. I said, I want to be part of the reptilians. How can I do it? And he's like, give me he actually gave me details. It was hilarious. He said, like, sit or lay in your bathtub tonight, the light, and keep the light on. When the light goes out, that's the update for the Matrix or some shit. I was like, oh
Holy
my
shit.
god.
Hey, I'm getting kind of scared right now with the lights on.
I'm getting a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie
I
to
feel
you.
like that gate's about to close. They don't close that gate though, do they?
I don't know.
I don't know, but they're not going to close us in.
They can hear us. I mean, we're loud over
I don't
here.
know.
Yeah.
They can hear somebody over here, can they not?
The dude's like jingling his keys, like, fuck it, whatever.
Nick, he's trying to get us to come. He's,
He's like eating a hot pocket.
Ding,
He's
ding,
like,
ding,
"I'm
ding,
getting
ding,
fucking
ding. All right, fuck these guys. I'm out. Oh, goddamn. Well, if we had to shoot off the fucking lock, we're good to go, guys. God damn it.
Damn, man, we're good. We can just
That's
shoot
why you
the
got your
chain.
Second Amendment, isn't that right?
Always got to pack some
Fucking
heat.
dude.
Who's that dude that's trying to take away the guns now? They already
That fucking
they already
weirdo?
started it.
Which one?
When the guy that said, "Hell yes, we're coming to
So
take
where
your
did they
AR-15s
where
in
did
your."
they pass that,
Who's this? No,
bill
who's
at?
this?
'Cause they
What's going
started
on?
it already.
I don't know.
They started it, and
Is
guess
this
what? They
the
already
buyback?
They already had they shot at the officer and they killed the dude.
God damn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna get real silly.
I got a question though. Like,
It's also
is this
Civil
like a
War.
political candidate that you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his
There's a
name?
Democratic
He was
candidate
in
trying to take away the guns.
he was in a debate the other day, and I can't remember his name anymore. But he
People are
said
trashing him, dude.
he basically said he literally said, "Hell yes, we're gonna take your guns. Hell yes, we're gonna take your
We do realize that
AR-15."
people need to understand that guns are not the issue. It's deeper than that. Saying guns are the issue is a very simplistic attitude.
Somebody said that he has security around him too, and they have guns.
Yeah, man.
So it's like okay.
So then they had
So
a
it's
picture.
like, come on, dude.
They had a picture and they said,
So it's
His
okay for your
security now switched to Nerf guns or whatever.
think
Oh damn, that's good shit.
I think I actually might have saved
I'm telling you,
the thing
go
about
vote
this
for
guy.
Andrew Yang. You know what I'm saying? Yang Gang. Yang is legit, dude.
I like him. I'm
You
starting
do?
to really, I'm
Dude,
starting to feel him now.
tell me now.
I've been watching
Let's
all his
be
stuff
honest.
on Instagram
He's
and Twitter
legit,
and stuff.
bro.
Yeah,
He's legit.
He's got some good ideals. I'll be honest with you.
Not only good ideas.
He doesn't seem
but
corrupt either.
No, that's the great part. That's what I'm saying. Because he like called out.
He
You
seems
see that
so
post I had on
independent.
Instagram? He called out the whole program. Said that we're up here in makeup with our rehearsed attack lines in this reality TV show. Basically, that's why we have a reality TV show
Dude,
president.
you know who you would like and probably not like at the same time?
Bernie.
Oh, here it is.
Gary V.
Who's
I
Gary?
think this is
Oh
what
no,
he's-
I do like him,
Do
but I
you
don't
like
like
him?
him.
I figured
it's
you would.
kind of
It's a
a,
love
it's kind
hate.
of a, yeah. It's a love hate thing for me.
I figured you would like him, and then some things you'd be like, nah, I don't like him.
Yeah, no, I do like him though, but there are
he's
certain things.
legit though, man. He's funny as shit. Follow him on
talking about the
TikTok,
entrepreneur dude.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
he's funny.
Because I used to watch him really big when I was in.
I am Asian, so I know a lot of doctors.
Congressman O'Rourke, coming to you
this is
first.
hilarious.
Why are you the
said
most
that?
He's
qualified
hilarious, though.
candidate to address this divide?
We have a white supremacist in the White House, and he poses a mortal threat
That's
to
bullshit.
people of
Trump?
color
That's
all
bullshit.
across this
They
country.
always
This is
play
not
that
him
fucking
talking
card.
about it.
though.
Look, white supremacy is a growing threat to
Oh
this
my God,
country.
no, it's not.
We have systemic
Systemic
We have systemic
racism.
racism. God damn it!
They
They're
love
the
saying
fucking-
that.
Did you see where that
Race
black
card.
dude that
Jesus
was talking in front of an
Christ,
audience was talking about bashing Ti? How he said that Trump, what was it? What did Trump ban white? Is it nationality? Not nationality.
What?
What the fuck is
He
it
banned
called?
something?
Yeah,
The white nationalist?
Yeah,
He
stuff like that.
condemned them.
Yeah, he
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Yes,
whatever. Yeah,
yes.
and Ti was saying that he didn't and did all this
No,
stuff. And
that-
this
no,
dude
no,
was standing-
honestly.
he was like, you're a fucking idiot, and he was like, he's done all this, he's done more to try to get rid of the KKK and all this, and people realize he's like, if you
What's
just open
funny,
up fucking YouTube and watch,
If you
videos,
watch, if you listen to it,
Damn.
what is it? Without bias, he actually said okay, in the video that they kept on putting on. I'm pretty sure on CNN and shit was the video where he said the what was it was it the Charlotte thing? Is that where it was? Where
Maybe.
the cars and the protests and somebody ran over some of the cars?
Oh, that's been happening all over the place. They passed a
No,
law in
where was
Tennessee.
that though? It was like because the statue was going to come down, but they.
I can't remember.
what?
Okay, I think it's Charlottesville. I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was.
Oh, it was.
Okay,
Yeah.
so regardless of that, Trump did say there was people that were right on both sides, and then at that point they were like, so he's okay with the white nationalist or whatever the fuck. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But he premised that with, I'm not talking about the white supremacist or the white nationalist. I'm only talking about the peaceful protesters. Where he was saying there's people on both sides of like, okay, they wanted to keep it up, they don't want to keep it up. He's not talking about the people that started the violence.
Do people want to keep? There's people that support the KKK and stuff.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm sure. Come
Really?
on, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. There's still members of the KKK. I'm pretty sure.
You know, oh yeah, there's still because there's supposed to be. Somebody told me years ago that they used to have meetings over at
Eden.
No, here in
There was
Madison.
there
I don't
was-
want to
there-
say where.
I saw one in Eden
because I don't want
saw
to give
one in
up their
Eden, dude.
fucking spot. I mean, it's over at.
I don't want
That
to give up their
sounds
spot.
That sounds like you're
I gotta.
sounds like you're
I gotta
endorsing them then.
protect them. Not playing.
Don't say that. You better
just
take
fucking-
that back
I'm
real
taking
quick.
that back.
Okay, thank
Um,
you. Somebody would
I
have
meant to
definitely got
protect
your ass in
them.
the comments
To
on that
protect
one.
them to protect myself. Like I don't want to get killed.
Gentrified.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
definitely getting comment on that one.
I see what you're saying now, though. You don't want to give away the position, so they don't
But it
kill
doesn't
you.
matter. It's over
I
at
get it. I get it. Go ahead.
that park. What's that park over here
know
in
what park.
Madison? It's got the golfing range and all that.
Ferris.
Ferris Park, yeah.
It's a good park. That little driving range is legit.
They're
Now it
all
was
in their
like
white coats on the driving
on the
range.
driving range.
Can't see shit.
But I heard somebody yelling.
Almost kids.
Now there was in the dark.
I keep feeling like
what it
somebody's
was.
gonna walk up, dude. I'm gonna
Dude, I
shit
keep on
my
feeling there's
fucking
somebody's like
pants.
face like over there.
I know.
in the
That's what I
distance.
keep seeing right now. I keep seeing somebody walk over.
Telling you, dude. Anyways, if they do walk over, I mean, I'm welcome because they'll be the ones that tell us that we need to
hide behind
leave.
Terrance, dude. Hide behind his calves.
No,
Yeah.
really though, you can do that. Well, I can and you can on the back behind.
It's a
one
it's a
dude
long
himself.
it's a long walk around there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying,
It'll
dude.
take a while for us to get out of there.
Right.
So.
But okay, so what the hell were we talking about?
I don't know, man. Now we were talking
Oh,
about.
KKK, where they meet. Like it was like 8 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
Somewhere in 5 to 8 years ago, there was a meeting in fucking Eden, where the Sonic used to be, but they tore it down. It's like an
Yeah.
empty space now. There was a legit KKK.
That
meeting.
still happens over in Eden.
I had a
though.
picture
That's
of it,
the
but it
thing.
was on my
Yeah.
phone like a long time ago, so I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
But that was legit, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening right
They're
now?"
probably more based up in Virginia too. More than likely, that's why
I
they're
don't
near
know.
here.
That's just crazy though to me that there were still people fucking in broad daylight having a KKK meeting.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't like a night or nothing. Motherfucker was it
But
broad daylight.
They're not about what everybody thinks they're about. Though. I mean, they're not trying to like knock off the. No. I'm not defending them. I'm saying I think there's a
Here it
lot of. I think there's a
goes.
lot of. No, I'm not trying to defend them at all because they're not good people. They're,
Go ahead. What's
They're a
up?
fucking
What you
gang.
got?
They're a cult. But I remember watching a video. And they were well, not a video. It was on TV, and they were just like, "We're not here to." It might not have been KKK.
We're not here to
It
kill
might have been
people.
like a gang off of KKK, like a like Aryan Brother or
spin-off?
whatever
Okay.
the fuck they are. I don't know. But they were like, "We're not trying to like kill black people. We're just trying to keep order." But I was like, that even sounds worse. Like that doesn't make any fucking sense. So I don't
want to kill you. I just want to put
Yeah,
you
I
in
wasn't
your
trying to
place.
say.
Yeah, that's even
No,
worse,
yeah, like I
yeah.
wasn't trying to defend them.
No,
That came out
no,
wrong.
no,
I was
but-
saying like I think that there's like the way they go about things is a little bit different.
Well, people are just like this is all the part of media and society in general.
don't
Everyone's
understand
misinformed. It's like that movie
I
I,
don't
told
know.
you about that you said that you were pissed off at me for
Yeah,
for
fucking
spoiling
Matthew
it.
McConaughey
Matthew
and
McConaughey
shit.
because he says
I
that-
forgot what you said though.
Which one?
Oh damn
Don't
it!
fucking say
Serenity.
it. Don't
It's a
say
newer
it.
one. It's about him on an island. I'm not going to say the
Don't
details of what
fucking
happens,
say it.
but I'm gonna tell you a quote that he says. It's not the same one, so don't worry about it. But it's actually it becomes a deep movie at the end because it's actually like holy shit, wow, it's crazy. But anyways, everyone on the island happens to know like every fucking detail, even if you tell them or not. Like you walk up and then they already know what happened to you back at your house or some shit. So he's like, but then he like asks the question. He's like sitting there and he's looking at a map and he's like, what if we all think we know everything, but we know nothing, or we don't know anything, or so much like that. And I think that's a mirror of society.
I gotta watch.
We
that
really
movie.
think we know what we're talking about, but honestly, we don't know fucking
Yeah.
anything.
I need to watch that movie.
It's a great movie. I'll be honest with you. With Matthew McConaughey, I mean,
Yeah.
he's great. Of course, he's got that.
I finally watched. I think I told you that I finally watched Interstellar.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Dude,
It
that
was
shit's
incredible.
gold.
It's a good movie.
That
Such a
movie's
good movie.
fucking
It's
fantastic.
long as fuck though.
I'm hoping.
So long
Did you guys see
ago.
that new movie with?
Ad Astra.
Yes.
I
Who's in
wanna
that?
see
now?
it.
Is it Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt and
There's other people.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, which is great. He's
Yeah.
a great actor.
Yeah.
They got some big names in there, and I'm hoping that one's close to Interstellar because they said it's something. They said it's similar.
Wait, which one's that about?
Ad Astra. It's a new astronaut space kind of movie.
Oh yeah,
It's coming
yeah,
out.
I've seen the trailer for that.
Yeah, it looks legit.
Looks good.
Yeah, it does look good.
I was extremely confused the first time because I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, no, I did too. I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" But then I was like,
I was like,
"All right,
"Is this
well,
a
you know
video game?" Like Call of Duty's getting lit.
what? That shit's crazy. But,
You know, I really thought that because I never say that word.
what? Lit? Yeah, right.
What's the conversation we were having where if you say woke,
woke,
you're
you're
definitely
not.
not.
You're fully fucking eyes closed. You're in a coma. You think you're woke.
If you say that you're woke, you're definitely not.
You're not. You're asleep as hell.
The
son.
opposite of woke.
Yes. Woke is what they want you to think you are. That's all. Which is fine.
Listening to your fucking mumble rappers and your
Whatever else you want to listen
nonsense.
to. Your nonsense.
Whatever you kids are doing nowadays.
Yeah, whatever you kids are doing
Kiddos.
nowadays.
I find myself saying that a lot, and like some of the time it's kind of true. I'm actually saying whatever these fucking kids are doing now, and I sound like I'm 80 years old.
How old are you?
I'll be 27 next month. Somebody actually told me the other day they were like, you know, you look pretty good for your age, and I'm like, how old?
How old do you think
How
I
old
am?
do you think I am? And they
Yeah.
were like, oh, you're like 33, 34, right? And I'm
No.
like, then I definitely don't look good for
I
my
don't
age.
look different. No, you know what? You know what hurt me one day? I seen my friend from high school.
Jason Wolf's birthday was last week,
30,
and
right?
I told him, I think 31. I told him, I was like, man, you look pretty good for 35. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, just to fuck with him here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. That's good shit. But no, now I don't know if it's just because I have my kid with me and shit like this. You know what I'm saying? He ain't seen me in a while, and it's the beard and shit. But it also just made me. I was like, God damn. But he said, I hadn't seen him for a while. I was a friend from high school, and he's like, yeah, bro. He's like, what's up, bro? I ain't seen you in a while. He's like, damn, you look like you look like 40. And I was like, get you might be thinking that's a compliment, but that hurts me, goddammit. Fuck, my hairline must suck. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
Thinking I'm 40, I'm fucking 22. Jesus, what the fuck, man? Maybe vegan does suck. Goddamn, dude. That hurt me though. I was like, ooh, man, I'm gonna act like that was a compliment and tell you thank you, but damn, that one
Just
does not
take
feel
it with a
good.
grain of salt.
That one does not
Fuck
feel
it.
good though. I'm just hoping it was because I have my kid and he just means that I look like a grown up. I'm hoping that's what he means. But Jesus Christ,
I guess so.
that one did not feel good. But since it's pitch black, I think it might be time to
Yeah.
wrap things
Wrap
up
it up,
before
definitely.
we get
Kinda
closed up
spooky
in
out
here.
here, dude.
It's getting a little spooky. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
ain't gonna lie, I'm
Spooky?
getting
A
scared.
little spooky?
I think it's. I mean, it's getting on Halloween. So.
Ginger fuck out.
Out. Adios. That's hilarious.
Terry, see you